Welcome to high school basketball on the Play Action Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. Limestone County High School sports are brought to you in part by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Visit the County Commission page at limestonecounty-al.gov to keep up with what's going on in the county and find out what ranks us in the top 5% in the state. You can also call Colin at 256-233-6400 or on his cell phone at 256-800-4544.
Hey guys, this is Joanna with CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to our storefront. While you're here, you'll find a variety of Bibles, children's gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more. Come check out our children's section. It's filled with Bible stories, picture books, games, toys, and a growing selection of homeschool materials. Here at CEI Bookstore, our goal is to provide you with trustworthy resources to bring you and your family closer to God. Stop by, and our friendly staff will be happy to help you find material that fits you and your family's needs. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Taking his hand, helping each other home.
Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Tax season will be here before you know it, and Davis & Cole can help you make sure your returns are airtight. Davis & Cole LLP, 105 South Marion Street in Athens. Open weekdays 9 to 5. Call 232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP. Looking for t-shirts with just the message you want? They're as close as your computer or mobile device. Just go to daddyoscustomtees.com and look through the selection of designs for the perfect one. Or say just what you want with your very own designer message. Daddy O's Custom Tees features short and long sleeve t-shirts plus sweatshirts, hoodies, aprons, mugs, and even pet apparel. With Daddy O's Custom Tees, you can have it your way, whether you need 1 or 100. Go to daddyoscustomtees.com. That's DADDYOS Custom TEES.com. daddyoscustomtees.com.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 140,000 high school student athletes in Alabama have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Alabama high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Alabama High School Athletic Association and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
If you'd like to download a copy of this game or hear it again on demand, go to pasnetwork.net. You can find this game and previous games under the Archives tab. You can also subscribe to the Play Action Sports podcast and listen to it on your favorite platform like iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify, or ask Alexa or Google to open the Play Action Sports podcast. Keeping you up to date on Athens and Limestone County sports, Play Action Sports.
Hello and welcome everyone to Limestone County High School Basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. Tonight we are live over at Lindsay Lane Christian Academy for senior night as the Lindsay Lane Lady Lions play host to the Tanner Lady Rattlers. I'm going to be your play-by-play host for tonight, Bailey Lowry, here joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Jay. How's it going tonight?
How's it going, buddy? Been a while.
It has been a while. I think, what was it last time?
We were down at Clements, I think, first of the year almost.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's right. No, it was Elkmont Ardmore. That's right.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to a good contest. And, of course, it's always senior night, so good chance to celebrate the ones that are going to be moving on.
And these teams here, these schools here are separated probably about 4 or 5 miles, so, it could be a little rivalry going, especially next year in football. Lindsay Lane's going to have a football team going 2A. Tanner's 2A, so it'll be good on down the road for both teams.
We'd like to remind you to check out the Play Action Sports mobile app. It's your connection to all of our live streams, along with scores, game archives, and more. Make sure to go online to pasnetwork.net for the download link.
I'm looking forward to which I got the Howl with the Havoc. Tim's doing that again with the Havoc tickets. Folks, get your names in for the drawing and get you some Huntsville Havoc tickets.
As we're moving on, looking forward to contest tonight, but look at the seniors on the roster. We got a couple on.
Lindsay Lane's got, 2 seniors? And 1 is sick. Lindsay a senior, right, Tim? No, she's a 10th grader. Wow. She's only a 10th grader and scored 1,000 points the other night, so she's been here a while. Seemed like her brother Tommy was here for a while, too.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a brief time out. When we come back, we're going to have the Lindsay Lane Senior Night celebration as well as the varsity girls contest between them and Tanner. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Limestone County High School sports are brought to you in part by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Visit the County Commission page at limestonecounty-al.gov to keep up with what's going on in the county and find out what ranks us in the top 5% in the state. You can also call Colin at 256-233-6400 or on his cell phone at 256-800-4544. Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Tax season will be here before you know it, and Davis & Cole can help you make sure your returns are airtight. Davis & Cole LLP, 105 South Marion Street in Athens. Open weekdays 9 to 5. Call 232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP. Come on out to Village Pizza on the Athens Square for the best freshly made pizza, wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and more. Folks from all over the Southeast rave about their food, service, and great atmosphere. See for yourself. Village Pizza, 222 West Market Street in Athens. Since 1951, Cream Delight in Athens has been a Valley tradition. From their upside-down banana split and milkshakes to chili dogs and pretzels, Cream Delight has served generations from the same walk-up location. Cream Delight, 401 West Washington Street in Athens. Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Tailgate Talk and the Huntsville Havoc. Just go to tailgatetalk.net and register your name. Then listen to Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 as we announce the weekly winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and 1080 WKAC.
Hello and welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. We are currently just over a minute away from senior night celebrations here at Lindsay Lane Christian Academy. During this time, we'd like to remind you to follow us on Twitter at PAS Network and look for Play Action Sports on Facebook. We'll keep you updated on scores and information tonight and throughout the week. And also, you can now hear us on your Amazon Echo device by saying, Alexa, open Play Action Sports, and hear our coverage of Limestone County basketball in crystal clear quality all season long. Also, one time to look for the Play Action Sports report, results, announcements, and a special guest every week. It drops every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform like iTunes, Amazon, Google, and more. You can also hear it on your Alexa or Google device or hear it online at pasnetwork.net. Here we're about to get into the senior night celebrations.
We have the honor of recognizing 2 of our seniors on the girls' varsity basketball team. But before we do that, we would like to take a moment to recognize the 3 Tanner High School seniors. First, Mackenzie Townsend. Second is Kiara Jeans. And then Brianna Castrojohn. Our first senior for tonight is Madison Carter. Madison is the daughter of Becky and Mark Carter. She has attended Lindsay Lane for 13 years, and this is her 5th year playing basketball. Madison is part of the Beta Club and was on the AV Honor Roll her sophomore and junior years. Madison attends Church of the Highlands, and her favorite scripture is 1 Peter 5:7. After graduation, Madison will continue her basketball and academic career at Bryan College. Madison Carter. Our second senior for tonight is Lindsay Holland. Lindsay is the daughter of Velvet and Chris Holland. She has attended Lindsay Lane for 12 years, and this is her 6th year playing basketball. Lindsay is a member of the varsity volleyball team and United 18 national team. She is Beta Club Secretary, Student Council Secretary, National Honor Society Vice President, and on the First National Bank Student Advisory Board. Lindsay's athletics, awards, and accomplishments are all in volleyball. She is a member of Lindsay Lane Baptist Church and attends their youth group. Her favorite scripture is Philippians 4:6-7. After graduation, Lindsay plans to attend Huntington College to study physical therapy, rehabilitation, and continue her volleyball career. Lindsay Holland. Please give our seniors a round of applause. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lindsay Lane Christian Academy and tonight's varsity girls matchup between the Lindsay Lane Lions and the Tanner Rattlers. To honor America, please stand for the playing of our national anthem and remain standing for our opening prayer by Javon Turner, assistant football coach.
Let us pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight just thanking you for all the many blessings you've given us. We thank you so much that you've given us an opportunity for these athletes to come out tonight and be supportive to them tonight, Father God, through spirit and through grace and mercy with them as they're out in the court, that none of them will come no hurt or harm to them in any shape, form, or fashion. Bless both coaches on each team. Bless the seniors for the senior night. Bless them on both teams. Bless them as they go out into the community to become great citizens for this United States of America. We thank you right now for everything that you're going to do and everything you've already done. And again, Jesus, we thank you for dying on the cross for us. You are Jehovah Jireh. We thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Tonight's games are being played according to the rules of the Alabama High School Athletic Association. All fans are asked to respect the effort each team has put forth preparing for tonight's game. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, officials, coaches, and of course, your team and your opponent. Please respect the game. And now, put your hands together for the visiting Rattlers. Starting tonight, number 2, Kiara Jean. Number 3, Mackenzie Townsend. Number 14, Shauna Fletcher. Number 24, Kelsey Boley. And number 33, Aubrey Oliver. The Rattlers are coached by Jordan Paul. And now, put your hands together for your Lindsay Lane Lions. Starting at forward, number 5, Lindsay Holland. At guard, number 11, Kinsley McMaster. At guard, point guard, number 13, Haley Sterling. At forward, number 24, Madison Carter. And at guard, number 30, Alice Morrison. The Lions are coached by Warren Evans.
Yeah, both starting lineups are in order, about to get on with tip-off. Looks like for Lindsay Lane, it's going to be number 24, Madison Carter on the tip. Oh, sorry, it's actually going to be number 5, Lindsay Holland. My goodness, that PA system really carries in this gym. Looks like jumping forward, Tanner is going to be number 14, Shauna Fletcher.
Her dad was a good ball player at East Limestone. Sean was his name.
Here comes the tip. It's going to go to Tanner, number 33. Aubrey Oliver is going to take control. Now starting their offense at the top of the key. Swing pass over to the right wing. Now back to the top of the key. Over to the left corner. That's number 14, Fletcher. Shot from mid-range is up. That one's going to fall 2-0 now. Tanner takes an early lead. So you got Lindsay Lane bringing the ball up. Forward pass to number 24, Madison Carter, is received at around the logo, but she's going to be called for a back court. And number 33 for Tanner now, Aubrey Oliver at the top of the key. Over to Fletcher on the left side. Trying to drive inside, makes her way across the baseline. Shot from under the rim, no good. It's going to be recovered by Fletcher, though. She's going to kick it out to number 2, Kiara Jeans, but the ball's going to be not loose and stolen by number 11, Kinsley McMasters. Now we have number 30, Alice Morrison. Big pass inside to number 24, Madison Carter. Shot is up and good. 2-all now.
That was a good pass inside to Madison Carter to get the 2 points.
Oliver bringing it up, driving it all the way in herself. Ball is not loose and recovered by Morrison. Driving all the way up. Shot is up from the left side, but she is fouled hard and is going to go to the line for 2.
Let's see who we got here. The foul's going to be on Kiara Jeans. That's her first, team's first.
About 6:53 left on the clock. 2-all the score here early in the first quarter.
I think they're talking if she was shooting or not.
Yeah, trying to debate whether or not she was in the act of motion. Or actually, whether or not it's going to change who the foul was on. It's going to be on number 3 now, Mackenzie Townsend. First free throw coming up here for number 30, Alice Morrison of Lindsay Lane. That first one's going to fall, 3-2 now. Second free throw coming up here. Shot is up. That one's going to bounce in, 4-2.
She's got a good arc for that free throw there.
Fletcher now bringing the ball up for Tanner. Crosses up, drives all the way through the middle, up the right side. Shot is up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by number 24, Madison Carter. And we got number 11, Kinsley McMasters, handling the ball for Lindsay Lane near the top of the key. Hands off to number. She handed off to number 13, Kaylee Sterling. Trying to pass inside. Ball was knocked out of bounds, though, by Tanner. It's going to be Lindsay Lane inbounding. Out to Morrison. Shot from mid-range is up. No good. And they're going to say the ball was knocked out of bounds by Tanner.
Morrison was surprised she got the ball with that open shot.
Lindsay Lane inbounding once again. Holland under the basket. Pass to Morrison around the left in the left corner. Quickly becoming trapped. Picked up her dribble, and they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to stay Lindsay Lane possession. About 6:17 left on the clock here in the first quarter. Holland once again inbounding for Lindsay Lane. Tries to get Morrison. Ball is deflected and recovered by number 2, Kiara Jeans. Jallets out over to Fletcher on the left side. Shot is up from the left block. No good, but they're going to say she was fouled and goes to the line for 2.
I think I got Madison Carter there for her first. That'll be the team's first.
There's on number 24, Madison Carter. First free throw coming up here for number 14, Shauna Fletcher. First one is up. That one's going to fall 4-3 now. Second free throw coming up here for Fletcher. Second one's up. That one's no good. Just a little bit short. Ball's kind of being knocked around on the ground, and they're going to say it was knocked out by Lindsay Lane. We have number 2, Kiara Jeans, inbounding it for Tanner. Tries to give it to number 33, Aubrey Oliver, in the corner. And they're going to, ball was knocked around a little bit, and they're going to say it was out on Tanner.
Good hands there by Morrison.
Holland inbounding on the sideline. Deep pass over to McMasters, driving up the left side. Crosses half court, picks up a dribble, starting to get trapped. Tries to pass it off to number 13, Kaylee Sterling, but just off the fingers and out of bounds. Tanner ball. Number 14, Shauna Fletcher, bringing it up for Tanner. Just looking through the middle. Gives it to Oliver on the left corner. Back to Fletcher near the top of the key. Tries to go one-on-one. Dishes it over to Jeans on the right wing. Three-pointers up. No good. Lindsay Lane just going to let it go out of bounds and recover.
A little too strong on that shot over in the corner by Jeans.
Holland inbound, gives it to Sterling. Right back to Holland for Lindsay Lane. She's going to bring it up. Tries to pass it once again to Sterling, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 33, Aubrey Oliver. Going to stay Lindsay Lane possession here on the sideline. Holland once again inbounding. They're going to give it up to Sterling. Crosses half quarter on the left side. We picked up pretty far out, almost near the logo. Utilizes a screen going up the left side. Shot is up and blocked. It's going to be recovered by number 14, Shauna Fletcher, driving all the way up herself. Crosses through the middle. Mid-range is up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by number 24, Kelsey Boley. Putback was no good, but she's going to get 2.
Fouls on Lindsay Holland. That's her first, team second.
Kelsey Boley on the line.
And so first free throw coming up here for number 24, Kelsey Boley of Tanner. First one is good. She's going to tie up the score 4-all. Got a sub for Lindsay Lane. We got number 15, Briley Miller, coming in for number 13, Kaylee Sterling. Second free throw coming up here for Boley. That one's going to fall 4-5 now. Tanner claims the lead. Have a sub for them as well. Number 11, Brianna Castrojohn, coming in for number 24, Kelsey Boley. Holland trying to inbound for Lindsay Lane. Gets McMasters around the left side. Crosses half court. Immediately gets trapped and pressured right near the logo. Ball was knocked loose and out of bounds. We're going to say it was off of McMasters. And number 14, Shauna Fletcher, bringing it up once again for Tanner. He's going to hand it off to Aubrey Oliver near the top of the key. Over to Jeans on the right side. Right back to Oliver near the top. Dish inside to Fletcher. Shot goes up.
Travel.
From the paint, but yet once again, we're not going to say it. We're not going to let it count. Travel. Lindsay Lane inbounding. Over to Holland now. Now into Miller. Crosses half court. He's going to give it up to McMasters near the right side. Now moving near the top of the key on the edge of the logo. Now up to Morrison. To the top of the key. Tries to pass it off, but it's stolen by number 11, Brianna Castrojohn. She goes up on the left side of the paint. Good layup made. 7-4 now. About 4:17 left in this first quarter. Morrison tries to bring it up. Her pass is stolen, though, by Shauna Fletcher. Mid-range is up from her. That one's going to fall 9-4 now. Tanner extending their lead. Inbound pass is actually stolen by, I believe that was number 2, Kiara Jeans. Now pass inside to Fletcher, going in, being absolutely trapped inside by 3 Lindsay Lane defenders, and we're going to say her shot drew a foul. She's going for 2.
Got Lindsay Holland for her second foul. That's the team's third.
And about 3:52 left in the first quarter. Looks like a timeout's going to be called by Lindsay Lane. It's going to be a full timeout. Then we're going to take a brief timeout ourselves. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Hey guys, this is Joanna with CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to our storefront. While you're here, you'll find a variety of Bibles, children's gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more. Come check out our children's section. It's filled with Bible stories, picture books, games, toys, and a growing selection of homeschool materials. Here at CEI Bookstore, our goal is to provide you with trustworthy resources to bring you and your family closer to God. Stop by, and our friendly staff will be happy to help you find material that fits you and your family's needs. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Taking his hand, helping each other home.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. Currently in the varsity girls contest between the Lindsay Lane Lady Lions and the Tanner Lady Rattlers. Currently 9-4 here in the tail end of the first quarter. Tanner currently leads. Going on a little bit of a run here about the last minute and a half.
I'll tell you what, I thought I was going to have to get a boat to get over here as much rain as it's been today.
Oh.
We can borrow Tim's yacht over here.
Left off number 14 for Tanner, Shauna Fletcher. Here shooting 2 free throws. First one coming up here. And first one's going to fall 10-4 now to score. Second free throw coming up here. And that one's going to fall as well, backing up like she already knew she made it. 11-4 now. Holland to inbound for Lindsay Lane. Gives it to McMasters, moving up the left side. Haven't crossed half court yet. Back to Holland. Moving up the right side. Over to Morrison. Down the right wing. Trying to look inside for Carter, but just getting constantly pressured by Tanner players. Double team's just moving constantly. Morrison trying to find any opening. And looks like we got a foul called. It's going to be on number 11, Brianna Castrojohn. So we have number 5, Lindsay Holland for Lindsay Lane, inbounding it. Right here, actually right in front of the caster's table. And here comes the ball.
Thank you.
So once again, from right in front of the scorer's table is number 5, Lindsay Holland for Lindsay Lane. Gives it inside to Carter. Inside the right corner, but tries to give a good backdoor pass, but that's stolen by number 33, Aubrey Oliver. Now Oliver for 3 from the left side. Shot is no good. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be recovered by number 11, McMasters. Pass forward to Morrison. Back to McMasters. Almost stolen by Shauna Fletcher. Then we have McMasters at the top of the key. Inside to Carter near the free throw line. Pump fake. Right back to McMasters. Over to the left side to Miller. Miller now moving through the middle. Gives it back to Morrison near the top of the key. Moving up the left side. Tries to get an open shot off. Picks up her dribble. Is going to be constantly pressured by Tanner. Gives it up to Carter from mid-range. Shot is no good. Ball's on the floor. Both teams going for it. It's going to be Morrison with possession. And they're going to call her for a travel. So we have number 20.
I was going to have another jump ball.
So we have number 24 for Tanner coming back in, Kelsey Boley. As well as number 13 for Lindsay Lane, Kaylee Sterling. About 2:32 left in this first quarter. Tanner currently leads 11-4. Bringing the ball up now, Aubrey Oliver, dish inside to Boley. On the free throw line, right back out to the right side is Jeans for 3. That one's going to fall. 14-4 now. Tanner now takes a double-digit lead. McMasters bringing it up the left side for Lindsay Lane. All the way up herself. Mid-range shot's no good. Looks like there's going to be a foul on the rebound. It's going to be on number 11, Brianna Castrojohn, her second. So we have a sub for Tanner, number 3, Mackenzie Townsend.
Looks like she might have put that forearm in Carter's back going up for the rebound.
Inbound pass to Sterling was almost intercepted, but knocked right back out of bounds by Tanner. Lindsay Lane inbounding once again. Basically the same play twice. That's once again knocked out of bounds by Tanner, and they're going to inbound it once again. Number 11, McMasters on the inbound. Gives it to Morrison near the right wing. Picked up by Jeans over to McMasters on the left side. Now over to Holland. Tries to pass it back out to Sterling, but the ball is going to go right past her, into the backcourt, and into Tanner's possession.
That's 8 turnovers there for the Lady Lions here in the first quarter.
About 1:49 left in this first quarter. 14-4 the score. Tanner inbounding is number 2, Jeans. Gives it to Oliver near the left corner. Dish inside to Fletcher. Near the left block, moving it up to the free throw line. Back out to Jeans on the right corner. That 3 is up. No good. It's going to be McMasters for Lindsay Lane on the rebound. Outlets it out to Morrison. Moving up the right side. Goes all the way up. Shot's no good, but a hard foul on the shot. She's definitely going to the line for 2.
I think that foul will be on Shauna Fletcher. It'll be her first. It'll be the team's fourth, I think.
That's kind of the fundamental when you're guarding a layup is you do, like when that arm goes up, you do not come straight down with it. That is almost a guaranteed foul. And we're kind of checking on Morrison.
She hit hard on that floor.
Mm-hmm. And I've had a couple of plays myself where my face has had a personal relationship with the floor, and I can tell you it does not feel good.
It doesn't.
Yep, 15 is going to be subbing in for Morrison. That is Briley Miller. He's going to be shooting the free throws in her place. First one's up for Miller. That one's just going to bounce out. 14-4 remaining. The score remains. Getting about 1:35 left in this first quarter. Second free throw's up just off the back iron. It's going to be pulled in by Fletcher for Tanner. Moving up herself, up the right side. Does a good cross move through the middle. Layup is no good. It's going to be rebounded, though, by Madison Carter for Lindsay Lane.
That sure does look like a walk when she does that.
McMasters now at the top of the key. Now off to Sterling on the left side. Now back to Holland near the top of the key. Over to Miller on the right wing. Looks inside, tries to get Carter. Passes deflected, but looks like they're going to get number 14, Shauna Fletcher, on a foul.
That'll be her second. Got her for the reach in.
Yeah,
team's fifth.
Trying to get in front of Carter, trying to intercept the pass. Number 5, Holland inbounding for Lindsay Lane. Gives it to Sterling near the right corner. Dribble inside. Mid-range is up. No good. It's going to be pulled in hard by Fletcher. Outlet out to Oliver. Forward pass is good. And that's going to lead to a layup, 16-4. Yep, now we have number 5, Holland, bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Pass through the middle to Carter. Around the free throw line. Kicks it back out to McMasters. Near the top of the key. Now out to Sterling on the left side. Picked up by Boley. Now over to Miller on the right side. Picked up by Jeans. Moving near the right wing. Gets it inside to Carter. Good post move. And she's going to be called for a travel. Now we have a sub for Tanner, number 42, Brianna Bivens, coming in. And looks like number 11, Brianna Castrojohn as well. 27 seconds left in this first quarter. 16-4. Tanner holds the lead. Aubrey Oliver bringing it up for the Lady Rattlers. Over to Jeans on the left wing. Now back to Oliver at the top of the key. Dish inside to Bivens, who kicks it right out to Castrojohn for 3. That's going to fall 19-4. Now Lindsay Lane bringing up. It's going to be Holland. Pass through the middle, just almost over the head of Carter. She recovers it. Now over to Miller on the right side, but they're not going to get a shot off to end the quarter. With that, the first quarter ends. Your score, Tanner 19, Lindsay Lane 4. We'll be right back for the second quarter. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Tax season will be here before you know it, and Davis & Cole can help you make sure your returns are airtight. Davis & Cole LLP, 105 South Marion Street in Athens. Open weekdays 9 to 5. Call 232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP. The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. Currently in the middle of the varsity girls contest between the Lindsay Lane Lady Lions and the Tanner Lady Rattlers. Score currently being 19-4. Tanner holding a pretty certain lead over Lindsay Lane right now, but that could change here at any moment. As the second quarter is underway, it's going to be Tanner's possession to start it off. Oliver at the top, over to Casterjohn on the right side. Dish inside to Bivens. Mid-range is up near the free throw line. That's going to fall 21-4. Now we have McMasters bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Up the right side, picked up by Oliver. Now over to Sterling near the top of the key. Now back to McMasters, moving toward the logo. Still picked up very hard by Oliver. Now she's going to give it up to Sterling near the right wing. Going to utilize the screen, moving to the top of the key, over to Miller on the left wing. Now back to McMasters, moving in motion. On the left wing, tries to give it up. Ball is not loose. It's knocked back inbounds by Sterling and recovered by McMasters. And we're going to give it back to Sterling. Mid-range is up, no good. It's going to be drawn in by number 2, Kiara Jeans. Looks like she's actually going to bring it up herself over to Casterjohn on the right wing. Now we're going to give it back to Jeans at the top of the key. Now over to Oliver on the right wing. Now to the top of the key, tries to look inside.
Good defense there.
Yep. Jeans' pass inside was knocked away by McMasters. And then number 24, Madison Carter's pass was knocked away by Aubrey Oliver. Tries to bring all the way full court. Left-handed layup is no good, but she's going to go to the line for 2.
Aubrey Oliver on the line.
First free throw coming up here for number 33, Aubrey Oliver for Tanner. First one is up. That one's going to fall 22-4 now is the score. Second free throw coming up here. And that one's going to fall as well. 23-4 now the score. Inbound is to McMasters, moving up the left side. Tanner's defense hasn't fully come back yet. Looks like Lindsay Lane was unable to take advantage. Now over to Sterling near the top of the key. Over to McMasters on the left wing. Moving toward the baseline. Mid-range is up. No good. Ball's going to be kind of knocked around. It's going to be recovered by Holland. She's going to kick it out to Sterling near the top. Drive inside. Mid-range is up. That one's going to fall. She kind of fell down, maybe hoping for a foul or an and one opportunity, but shot goes in either way, 23-6. Now Oliver bringing it up, dish inside to Bivens. Now kick out to Casterjohn on the left wing. Tries to dish it back inside, but looks like Bivens avoided the pass. It's going to be intercepted by Lindsay Lane. Now it's to Sterling moving up the left side. Picked up by Jeans. Now to McMasters at the logo. Picked up by Oliver. McMasters trying to create some space. Moving down to the left side over to Sterling. Mid-range is up once again. That shot's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded, I believe, by Bivens, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. Yep, so it's going to stay Lindsay Lane ball under their basket. About 5:47 left in this first half. 23-6 for score. Tanner leads. Dish inside to number 21, Amy Grace Norman, her first appearance, and her first shot is up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by number 14, Shauna Fletcher. Fletcher bringing it up for Tanner. Over to Jeans on the left side. Drive to the middle. Mid-range is up. That shot is no good. Ball's not loose. It's going to be rebounded by Kelsey Boley. Swing pass out to Jeans. Jeans for three near the top of the key. That one's going to fall. And Tanner's going to extend their lead to 20, 26-6 now. Now Fletcher up the left side. Now to McMaster's near the top of the key. Dish inside to Norman on the free throw line. Shot is up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Fletcher. She's going to take it all the way herself up the left side. No defender in front of her. Layup is up. That one's going to fall, and she's going to get an M1 opportunity.
Foul there on Madison Carter, I think.
On number 24, Madison Carter.
That's her second, team's fifth.
Yep, free throw is up for Fletcher. That one's going to fall 29-6 now the score. McMasters to bring it up for Lindsay Lane. Tanners, despite this lead, still haven't relented on any kind of defensive pressure.
They're smothering them right now.
Dish inside to Norman. Norman from the free throw line. That one's going to shooter's bounce in at 29-8.
She got the members roll tonight.
Now we have number 3, Mackenzie Townsend, bringing it up for Tanner. Now over to Fletcher at the top of the key. Over to Casher John on the left side. Back to Fletcher on the left wing. 3 is up, and that one's going to fall. 32-28 now. Tanner has just been nothing but hot from outside this game. McMasters now up the right side. Now to Sterling near the top of the key. Back to McMasters, moving over to the left. Drive inside. Shot is up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Jeans.
Without a doubt, Tim.
Now about 4 minutes left in this first half. Casherjohn from the right corner. Now back to Jeans for 3. That one's just going to go in and out. No good. It's going to be rebounded by McMasters. She's going to bring it up the right side. Going to give it off to Carter near the top of the key. Back to Sterling on the right side, picked up by Casherjohn. Moving up the left side, trying to create some space. Ball's poked loose by Casherjohn and recovered by her as well. She's going to hand it off to Fletcher. Now the top of the key just pulls up on the fast break for 3, but no good. It's going to be rebounded by McMasters. Swing pass over to Norman, bringing it up herself. Back to McMasters near the right side. Now near the logo, moving down the left. Tries to hand it off, but ball's going to be poked out of bounds. We have a sub for Tanner, number 42, Brianna Bivens, coming in. About 3:07 left in this first half, 32-8. Tanner currently leads Lindsay Lane here in this varsity girls contest. We have for Lindsay Lane, number 24, Madison Carter, moving up the right side. Ball was knocked loose by Casherjohn. Tries to get a forward pass in, but she is fouled.
It'll be Carter's third. Tell you what, Lindsay Lane's got some tall girls. Twin towers right there.
It's like subbing in for Lindsay Lane is number 35.
Kylie Kirkpatrick. That's the one you forgot to write down.
I didn't see it at the top of yours. The one I forget is the one they sub in. But either way, about 2:50 left in this first quarter. Tanner with possession is Shauna Fletcher, mid-range from the left corner. Shot's no good, but putback's going to be made by Townsend, 34-8. McMasters bringing it up for Lindsay Lane, picked up by Bivens. Moving up the left side, hand off to Sterling, moving back to the right, picked up by Casherjohn. Utilizes the screen, tries to drive through the middle. Ball's knocked loose, recovered by Casherjohn. Just throws it out there for someone to recover. It's picked up by Bivens on the go-ahead, and she's going to make the layup 36-8.
I don't know if Sterling tripped over somebody or just tripped over her own feet.
Now, number 21, we're going to call her for an illegal screen. It's going to be her first foul. Your feet were planted, but it is illegal to throw your arms out upon contact of a screen. You cannot do that. Casherjohn going to bring the ball up for the Lady Rattlers. About almost 2 minutes left in this half. Cashon now moving forward, gives it up to Bivens on the left side. Dish inside to Fletcher from the left block. Shot is up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Norman. Going to hand it off to McMaster. Going to bring it up for Lindsay Lane. Picked up by Bivens near the top of the key. Utilizes the screen. Shot from mid-range, no good. It's going to be a jump ball on the rebound, and looks like it's going to stay with Lindsay Lane. Looks like it's going to be number 5, Lindsay Holland, inbounding it for Lindsay Lane. Inbound pass is stolen by number 33, Aubrey Oliver, going all the way herself. One-on-one against Sterling. Blows right by her, and it's going to be 38-8. So now it's McMasters bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Drives to the middle. The backdoor cut pass was knocked out of bounds by Tanner. Almost recovered by them as well. It's going to be Lindsay Lane inbounding once again.
I just noticed Tanner's uniforms are Puma. And they wear Nike shoes, I think. That's wild.
McMasters driving in from the left side. Mid-range shot was no good. Rebound was recovered by Tanner. Now it's Bivens on the right side. Give it up to Fletcher. Fletcher for 3. Shot's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Norman of Lindsay Lane. She's going to hand it off to Holland. Over to McMasters. Right back to Holland. Right back to McMasters. Going to cross half court. Going to be picked up by Bivens. Now under a minute in this first half. McMasters driving up the left side. Layup is good. 38-10 now. Now about 40 seconds in this first half. Oliver bringing it up for Tanner. Almost pulls up from 3, but gives it to Bivens for the open shot. That one's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Sterling, but taken away by Casterjohn. Swing pass over to Bivens. Dish inside to Fletcher on the left block. Makes a move. Shot is up. No good, but she's going to go to the line for 2.
Mary Grace Norman, that'll be her second.
So 2 free throws coming up here for number 14, Shauna Fletcher. Tanner going to opt to have nobody in to rebound. Not going to risk a foul. First free throw is good. I'll make it 39-10.
I thought there used to be a Casterjohn who went to school here.
Second free throw is going to fall. 40-10 now. Got a sub for Tanner, number 2 coming in, Kiara Jeans. But about 20 seconds left in this first half. Lindsay Lane bringing it up. It's going to be number 11, Kinsley McMasters. Right on the left side, picks up her dribble, gives it out to Sterling. Now back to McMasters near the top of the key, picked up by Bivens. Now McMasters moving up the left side into the corner, back out to Sterling near the wing. Back to McMasters in the corner, drives in, mid-range is up. That one's going to fall. 40-12. Lindsay Lane is going to end that half on a score. So with that, at the end of the first half, your score, Tanner 40, Lindsay Lane 12. We'll be right back with some halftime action, and you're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Limestone County High School sports are brought to you in part by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Visit the County Commission page at limestonecounty-al.gov to keep up with what's going on in the county and find out what ranks us in the top 5% in the state. You can also call Colin at 256-233-6400 or on his cell phone at 256-800-4544.
This is Joanna from CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your home or for Bible class. Sometimes that process can be challenging and difficult. I'd love to help you find solutions that would fit your needs and give you more time for your studies. One of our most popular book lines is the Bible Textbook Series. These workbooks are designed to take teen and adult students book by book through the Bible. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class or family. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Looking for t-shirts with just the message you want? They're as close as your computer or mobile device. Just go to daddyoscustomtees.com and look through the selection of designs for the perfect one. Or say just what you want with your very own designer message. Daddy O's Custom Tees features short and long sleeve t-shirts plus sweatshirts, hoodies, aprons, mugs, and even pet apparel. With Daddy O's Custom Tees, you can have it your way, whether you need 1 or 100. Go to daddyoscustomtees.com. That's DADDYOS Custom TEES.com. daddyoscustomtees.com. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
And we're back here at Lindsay Lane Christian Academy at halftime of the girls' game. It's the Lady Rattlers from Tanner 40, the Lady Lions from Lindsay Lane 12. Joining us here at halftime for our interview is the varsity boys head coach, Trey Townsend. Trey, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. How about you?
Oh, hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit.
Yeah, that's right.
Just, we ain't been out this year yet. This is the first time I've been out here tonight. How y'all been doing this year, and what do you expect tonight from Tanner?
Well, in the first match that we played Tanner, which is kind of unfortunate, my cousin, which is their best player, he kind of had a field day. We couldn't keep him off the line and couldn't keep him out of the lane. So that makes for a long night as far as a basketball coach. If you let those good players get downhill, especially a kid that athletic and that long. As far as our season's been going so far, I try to tell a lot of people we're probably the best 2-win team in the state. We've had some tough matchups and had guys in and out of lineup, but hey, that's part of playing high school basketball during the pandemic.
No doubt. So Skylar's been sticking it too.
For sure. And I had to hear about that at family dinners too, so it make it a little rough.
So tell us about the area plays coming up.
Right.
Where y'all playing at, and who you might be playing the first round.
We've unfortunately drawn Decatur Heritage. At Decatur Heritage, so we know what we're up against there, but it's a winnable ball game for us. We just can't lose the basketball game before it starts. And so if we'll just show up and compete, we've got an opportunity to beat any team in the state, and I honestly believe that. And I could be biased, but I honestly believe that we could beat any team in the state on any given night. But that's why you play the game. You don't look at that paper and pick wins and losses. So,
just tell me about your experience here at Lindsay Lane. I know this is your first year.
Right.
Tell us about the experience.
Man, I've been blessed to even be given the opportunity to be here. The kids play so hard, man. They do everything that you ask. Is yes, sir, no, sir. They're well-mannered kids. Now, sometimes I wish they'll be a little more rowdy, but I would much rather have really good kids that I don't have to worry about later on in life.
Yeah,
a couple of knuckleheads, and I'm looking up and seeing them playing on TV, then you turn around, they're arrested 2 weeks later. So.
Coach Smurr did a great job here and getting basketball going,
That's right.
and with his son Tommy, and just it's been a great atmosphere here as many times we've been coming here. So I'm happy to see that people turn out for Lindsay Lane.
That's right.
And it's continuing to grow and having football next year.
For sure.
It'll be a powerhouse before you know it.
Yeah, making that 2A jump next year.
Yeah. A little rough on you a little bit, man.
It's all right. Hey, I'll play anybody they put on the schedule. So
you're not scared, are you?
Not at all.
So, how's everything besides coaching? How's your life doing? I ain't seen you in a while at the store.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to open after the game for Alabama, Georgia. I was a little upset about that, but other than that, I think life is great for me. In between time of coaching, I'm taking some cybersecurity stuff at Calhoun.
Okay.
Mondays and Wednesday mornings, so I've got a busy schedule all through the week. Man.
All I want to know, did you get the air fixed in the store?
I did. So no customers have to burn up anymore at Hibbett Sports. So come on in. We got some pretty good air conditioning for you this summer.
Oh, man. I know I went in there several times. And they're like, I said, where's the air at?
Yeah,
It's broke.
Hey, hard to spend money when you're uncomfortable, right?
They done remodel that store and the air broke down.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, we appreciate you coming on, buddy. Good luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
And good luck on down in the area tournament.
Yes, sir.
Anything can happen.
That's right. That's why you play the game.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you, man, for having me on. Y'all have a good one.
Y'all have a good one. That was Coach Trey Townsend for the Lindsay Lane varsity boys. Here at halftime at Lindsay Lane Christian Academy. Lady Rattlers up 40-12. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Whether you're in the market for residential or commercial property or looking to sell your current home, land, or building, make your first call to the Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Paula and James can help you with everything you need, whether you're buying or selling. Call Paula at 777-4916 or James at 656-2370. You can also see their listings online at alrealsolutions.com. Look for them on Facebook, too. The Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Real solutions for real estate. The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer, with the emphasis on quality, value, and service. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, either location can provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on being a company where customer service means timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs at 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence. The Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship has been set up to honor the legacy of Bama Zach Green, a huge fan of the Crimson Tide, along with Limestone County sports. The scholarship will go each year to a male and female athlete from Limestone County. Checks should be made out to Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship and can be sent in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613. Donations can also be made in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. Thank you for showing your support for local athletes by giving to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Alabama High School Athletic Association and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Are you a good sport? Enter your name to be our good sport on the Play Action Sports Report. Every Wednesday during the podcast, we'll announce the winner. You might pick up a $25 gift certificate from Mac's Steakhouse in Athens. Just go online to pasnetwork.net, look for the Good Sport tab, and register. The Good Sport. Our next one could be you. From Mac's Steakhouse and Play Action Sports.
And we're back here. A minute to go here in this half. My partner Bailey had to go get him a little refreshments, quench his thirst a little bit. So here's some scoring. First off, for Lindsay Lane, we had Kinsley McMasters. She had 4 points. Kaylee Sterling, she had 2. Amy Grace Norman, she had 2. Madison Carter, she had 2. And Alice Morrison, she had 2. For the Lady Rattlers, Brianna Bivens, she had 4. Kelsey Bowley, she had 1. Brianna Casterjohn, she had 5. Shauna Fletcher, she had 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She had 15 points. Kiara Jean had 6. Aubrey Oliver, she had 6. And Mackenzie Townsend, she had 2. So as we said, 40-12 is your score here. The Lady Rattlers are up. Just checking with one of our local guys here in Limestone County, Lee Hodges. He's playing PGA Tour in Pebble Beach this weekend. So far, Lee's got 4 holes to play. He's at even par. He's 9 shots back. So he's playing Spyglass today. So maybe he can get it turned around here for it. He gets these last few holes in, maybe get some strokes going, and have a good day tomorrow. As here he comes running back with his hot dog in his hand and his, what is it, Dr. Pibb or Mr. Pibb or whatever that is. Bailey, take it away, brother. I know you ain't eating much, but.
Well, what's the saying? I'm just going to eat during a timeout. That's the saying.
I guess it must have been a long line in there.
Very long.
Jordan Paul's getting his ladies together. He'll probably press them there to start out, and then he'll back it off. Jordan's been in the county for a while. Started out at West Limestone. And then when Coach Larry Green retired, he'd come to Tanner and coaching their girls. And he's done an excellent job with them. So Bailey, I didn't give out all the point totals. Talked to Trey Townsend, the boys' coach. And I think we're fixing to throw this thing in.
Let's do it. About starting here of the second half, 40-12. Tanner currently leads Lindsay Lane. We're going to start off with possession. It's going to be Jean's three-pointer from the left wing. No good. It's going to be recovered, though, by Tanner. Kicked out to Oliver. Over to number 3, Mackenzie Townsend. Right back to Oliver at the top of the key for 3. That one's going to fall 43-12 now. It's going to be Sterling. Bring the ball up for Lindsay Lane. Doesn't use the screen. Set by Morrison. Over to Holland on the left side. Moving up to the top of the key. Ball is not loose, but it's going to be recovered by Morrison. Moving up the right side. Sterling. Now moving back to the top of the key. Lindsay Lane looking for anything inside. Over to Holland on the left wing. Guarded close by Olive. Dish inside to Sterling. Shot is up. No good, but she's going to shoot 2.
I think it's on Kelsey Bowley. That'd be her team's first here in the second half.
Here we go. Number 13, Kaylee Sterling going to the line for 2 for Lindsay Lane.
Did you hear Coach's conversation with one of his star players?
First free throw is up, and that one's going to fall 43-13 now. Second free throw coming up here for Sterling. And this one is up. That one not going to fall.
You got a lane violation, I think.
And number 14, I believe everyone in the arena just got the same alert on their phones. That's everyone checks them at the exact same time, but Sterling's going to get another free throw. That one's going to fall this time, 43-14 the score. Have number 33, Aubrey Oliver, bringing it up for Tanner. Dish inside. We're going to kick it back out to Jeans.
Good pass.
He's going to dish it right back inside to Fletcher. Shot's going to go up, no good, but she's going to be fouled.
I think it's on Amy Grace Norman. That's her third, team's first.
So first one coming up for number 14, Shauna Fletcher. First one, no good. It's going to go in and out. Second free throw coming up here for Fletcher. And that one's going to fall 44-14 the score now. So we have number 13, Kaylee Sterling, bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Good crossover move, trying to drive through the middle. She's going to pull it out to the top of the key, over to Holland. Now dish inside to Norman near the free throw line. Back out to Holland near the top of the key. Over inside to Carter on the free throw line. Back out to Holland. Then to Sterling at the top of the key. And about 6:30 left in this third quarter. Now to Holland on the left side. Dish inside to Sterling. Shot up from the left block. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Carter. And she's going to get the putback, 44-16. Now we have Oliver bringing it up for Tanner. Now over to Townsend on the right wing. Drives inside. Ball's poked loose.
Lost the handle.
And they're going to say it was out on Tanner. Now we have Sterling bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. 44-16 the score. Tanner leads. Now to Holland on the left wing. Dish inside to Norman. Kick out to Sterling. Back to Holland in the left corner. Then back to Norman on the left block. Picked up quickly by Fletcher. Her pass out is going to be knocked out of bounds, though, by Oliver. So Holland to inbound. Over to Morrison near the left wing. Hand off to Sterling. He's going to pull the ball back out to the top of the key. Over to Holland on the left side. Pass was deflected out of bounds by Oliver. It's going to stay here. Inbound out to Sterling near the top of the key. Moving toward the logo. Now back to Holland near the left wing. Picked up quick by Oliver. Moving to the top of the key. Drive inside. Kick out to Morrison on the right wing. Back to Holland on the right side. Dish inside to Carter. Free layup. Shot is good. 44-18. So now Oliver bringing it up for Tanner. Over to Jeans on the left side. Back to Oliver at the top of the key. Back to Jeans on the left side. Dish inside to Fletcher. Kicks it back out to Oliver. At the top, over to Jeans on the left. Three is up and no good. It's going to be rebounded by Morrison. Bringing it all the way up herself. Down the right side. Being picked up by Townsend. Kicks it back out to Sterling. Going to move to the top. Now over to Holland on the left wing. Over to Norman near the free throw line. Long two. Shots no good. It's going to be rebounded by Fletcher.
She follows her shot. She gets a rebound.
Fletcher going all the way herself. Good left-handed shot. 46-18.
18 points for Sean.
So now Sterling, top of the key for Lindsay Lane. Over to Holland on the left side. Dish inside to Sterling. Shot is up. Blocked by Fletcher, but they're going to call her for a foul.
A little late on that whistle there. That's her third. That's the team's first.
That's a big third foul for Tanner. Now we have number 13, Kaylee Sterling, going to the line for Lindsay Lane to shoot two. First free throw coming up here, about 4:30 left in this third quarter. First one is up. That one's going to fall. 47-18 the score now. 46-19. Got a sub for Lindsay Lane. The McMaster's coming back in, as well as number 11, Castrojohn, came back in for Tanner. That was number 11, Brianna Castrojohn. Second free throw coming up here for Sterling. That one's up just off the back iron. It's going to be rebounded by Fletcher. Fletcher bringing it up for Tanner. Moving up the left side. Back to Castrojohn at the top of the key. Over to Jeans on the right side. Back to Castrojohn. Over to Fletcher on the left side. Drives inside. Goes baseline. Kicks it to the other side to Jeans, but the ball is loose on the ground. Sterling's going to recover. Outlets it out to McMaster's, going all the way up the left side herself. No defender in front of her. Shot's going to go in. 46-21 now the score. Timeout's going to be called by Tanner. So it's going to be a 30-second timeout. And during this 30, we like to remind you to enter your name for the good sport of the week at pasnetwork.net. We'll announce the winner during the Play Action Sports Report podcast every week. The winner gets a gift certificate from Max Steakhouse in Athens.
I like to go to Max.
I'd also like to remind you to look for the monthly Play Action Sports column in Athens Now. We'll update you on what's been happening in local sports news as well as upcoming games and events. The paper is free and available at businesses all around the area. So again, about 4 minutes left in this third quarter. 46-21 the score. Tanner currently leads. Bringing the ball up for Tanner is number 14, Shauna Fletcher. Top of the key now. Looks inside, doesn't get anything. Over to Jeans on the right wing. Pass back to Fletcher. Drives inside, kicks out to Castrojohn. Mid-range is up. No good. Rebounded by Morrison. He's knocked to the floor. And then Sterling's knocked to the floor.
Keystone Cops. I think that foul is going to be on Kelsey Bolin.
And we're going to call it. Yep, we're actually going to call number 20. Yep, number 24, Kelsey Boley.
I think that's the team's third.
Got a couple subs here for Tanner, number 42 coming in. Brianna Bivens, as well for Lindsay Lane, number 15, Briley Miller. Number 11, Kinsley McMasters is going to bring it up for Lindsay Lane. Moving up the left side. Pass to Miller was almost stolen, but now it's back to McMasters, moving to the top of the key, guarded by Castrojohn. 11 guarding 11. Moving to the left side. Back to Miller near the top of the key. Picked up by Bivens, moving to the right side. Hand off to Morrison. Moving to the top of the key. Now it's to McMasters. Now near the logo. Still picked up by Castrojohn. Good screen set. Pass back to Miller near the top of the key. Looks inside to Norman. Pass almost not loose, but Norman gets it. Shot is up. No good. Townsend can't really believe the call, but they're going to get her for the foul on that.
That'll be her second, the team's fourth. Norman will shoot 2.
Yep, 46-21 the score right now. Tanner leading. About 3:04 left in the quarter. Number 21, Amy Grace Norman shooting for Lindsay Lane. First free throw is up, and that one's going to fall. 46-22 the score now.
Now, as tall as Norman and Carter is, that'd be like Chastity and Chandler playing together at West. Because they were the Twin Towers.
Almost a lane violation. Going to bank in the free throw, 46-23.
The bank's still open around Limestone County tonight.
So we have Fletcher.
First National Bank.
Fletcher bringing up for Tanner, driving all the way in herself. 48-23, making it look easy. McMaster's now bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Guarded by Casherjohn. Over to Morrison on the left side. Tries to pass inside to McMaster.
Turnover.
Yep, just going to go a little too far out, and it's going to be Tanner ball. Fletcher once again bringing it up for the Lady Rattlers. Dish inside to Bivens. Kick out to Casherjohn. Not going to take a 3. Dish inside to Townsend on the right block. Shot is up. It is blocked by Carter. Recovered by Lindsay Lane, but that is quickly stolen back by Tanner. Fletcher now top of the key. Drives inside. Kick out to Casherjohn for 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded by McMasters. Bringing up the left side. Almost 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Now over to Morrison on the left side. Dish inside. Tries to dish it inside to McMasters, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Why did she try to save it?
Yep.
Tanner girl hit it last.
Yep.
God.
Going to have a couple subs coming in here for Lindsay Lane. Looks like Sterling and Holland are coming back in. Now only 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Now it's Jeans on the left side for Tanner. Up to Fletcher at the top of the key. Over to Casherjohn on the right side. Back out to Fletcher near the top. Moving into the left. Dish inside to Bivens. And that one's, her mid-range is going to fall 50-23.
6 points for her tonight. Oh, excuse me.
McMasters bringing it up. Over to Sterling on the left wing. Dish inside once again to McMasters. Kicks it back out to Sterling. Down to Norman. Long 2. Yeah. That one's going to fall 50-25 now.
6 for Amy Grace.
Fletcher bringing it up. Over to Casherjohn on the right wing. Fletcher top of the key. Dish inside to Bivens. Mid-range is up once again. Shot's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Norman. Outlet it out to Sterling on the left side. Got to hand it off to McMasters to bring up. Now over top of the key, pulling it out near the logo. Over to Holland on the right side. Drives in, long 2. That one's going to fall 50-27.
Just like her dad. He could fill it up for these Limestone Indians.
48 seconds left in this third quarter. Casherjohn on the right side for Tanner. Looks inside. Over to Fletcher. 3 is up. That one's going to fall 53-27.
23 points for Sean.
McMasters bringing it up. Over to Sterling on the left side. Looks inside. That's a getting thing to Norman near the top of the key. Back out to Holland on the right wing. Looks inside. Gets Carter.
Oh, she's hooking.
Tries to drive baseline.
Oh, stepped out of bounds.
Yep. I'm going to say she stepped out. It's going to be Tanner ball coming back. Got a couple subs here. Oliver and it's like number 24, Kelsey Boley is back in. Now it's over to Casherjohn on the left side. Big swing pass over to Boley on the right side. And off to Oliver. Now to Fletcher at the top of the key. 3 is up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Jeans, though. I'm sorry. That was actually Boley. She's going to go back up. Shot was blocked. And Lindsay Lane couldn't recover in time to get a shot off. But at the end of the third quarter, Your score, Tanner 53, Lindsay Lane 27. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter of this varsity girls contest. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special, and that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, go by their office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us. Join us for Applebee's Tailgate Talk every Saturday morning at 10 on WKAC. We'll talk to coaches and sports figures of local interest and get their thoughts on whatever comes down the pike. We'll also announce our latest Athlete of the Week and give away an Applebee's gift card and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt. Applebee's Tailgate Talk, Saturday mornings at 10 on your Tailgate Talk app, on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device, online at tailgatetalk.net, and on the air at 1080 WKAC.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. The score currently 53-27 in this varsity girls contest between Lindsay Lane and Tanner. Tanner currently holding the lead. Now at the start of the fourth quarter, Lindsay Lane's going to have possession. It's going to be Holland on the left side over to Norman near the top of the key. Back to Morrison moving near the top. Handoff to McMasters. Now hanging out near the top. Driving near the left side. Ditch inside of Norman on the left block. Moving through the middle over to Carter from mid-range. Shot's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Oliver for Tanner. Big forward pass over to Fletcher. Driving all the way in. Shot is up. Hard foul. And she's going to the line for two.
So Madison Carter, that'll be her fourth.
That is big for Lindsay Lane. One of their primary defensive players with 4 fouls. She's going to go to the line, but now number 14, Shauna Fletcher, line for two. First free throw's up. That one's no good. A second free throw coming up here. And that one's going to fall. 54-27 the score now. McMasters bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Pass to Holland was almost stolen, but it's recovered by Holland. Now handoff to McMasters, now moving near the top of the key. Guarded close by Casherjohn. Over to Morrison on the left side. Pass is not loose and stolen, though, by Casherjohn. Tries to outlet it out. It's stolen by McMasters. Quick shot is up, but it's rebounded by Oliver, who's pushing up the left side herself. Big forward pass to Bivens. Out of control layup, but they're going to say she traveled.
She didn't have control of the ball.
She did not.
Oh, God. She didn't even have the ball.
McMasters bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Guarded by Casherjohn. Handoff to Holland. Now swing pass over to Morrison on the right wing. Trying to move to the top of the key. Picked up by Fletcher. Now it's handed off to McMasters. Moving through the middle. Over to Holland on the left side. Dish inside of Norman on the left block. Moving through the middle. Hook shot is up.
That's what I like to say.
I'm just going to say that she missed the shot. That's all I'm going to say.
Wide right.
But they're actually going to say it's still Lindsay Lane ball, so it looks like it was touched.
Yeah, it had to be deflected, I guess.
And speaking of deflected, the inbound pass was deflected, so it's going to stay Lindsay Lane ball. But just a little further toward the right corner. Holland inbounding. Gives it to Norman. Back to Holland. Dish back inside of Norman. Moving into the free throw line. Back out to McMasters near the top of the key. Guarded by Bivens. McMasters moving left. Throws inside over to Morrison from mid-range. Excuse me.
They're going to get a foul over the back.
Yep.
Norman, that's her fourth. Guys, she's only an 8th grader. If she can find her shots. She could play D1 probably. She can get some muscle on her and find her shots.
Here you go, Tanner with possession. It's going to be Oliver for 3. Shot, no good. Another foul.
No, the ball hit the strap up there. Dead ball.
Oh, dead ball. It's going to be Lindsay Lane ball. It's going to be Lindsay Lane ball. McMaster's bringing it up about 5:30 left in this ball game. Looks like the pass is going to be stolen by Oliver, though, for Tanner, driving all the way up the right side herself. Shot is good. 56-27 the score now. Masters bringing it up once again for Lindsay Lane. Down here top of the key, picked up by Casterjohn. Over to Holland on the left. Moving through the middle. Picked up by Oliver. Tries to pass it to McMasters. Pass is deflected out of bounds, though, by Casterjohn. So coming in number 35, Kylie Kirkpatrick for Lindsay Lane. And about 5:12 left in this ball game. 56-27 the score. Tanner leading. Lindsay Lane now moving the ball to the top of the key. It's McMasters through the left side. Pass inside is stolen, though, by Bivens. Outletted out to Oliver. Moving to the top of the key. Over to Casterjohn on the right side. Drives through the middle, kick out the jeans on the left corner. Drives through on the baseline. Shot is good. And looks like Tanner's going to call a timeout after the basket. It's going to be a 30. I would like to remind you that Tailgate Talk gives you the chance to howl with the Havoc this hockey season. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your name for tickets to see the Huntsville Havoc. Winners will be announced during Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 on 1080 AM WKAC.
I'm hoping Tim's still working to try to get us a live remote from the Von Braun Civic Center lobby over there. That's awesome.
So again, about 4:49 left in this varsity girls contest. Tanner currently leading Lindsay Lane 58-27.
How's UAH doing?
Actually doing pretty good. The guys' team's been playing pretty well.
Love Coach Shulman.
Now Lindsay Lane moving the ball over to Sterling on the left side. Ditch inside to McMaster. Shot is up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Townsend. Forward pass to Casterjohn. Moving up the left side all by herself.
Good shot.
Layup is good. It's 60-27 now the score.
Running clock from now on.
So McMaster's now moving to top of the key. Over to Sterling on the left side. She's going to be called for a travel.
Just let her play.
Yeah. And like you said, now that the score is, now that the lead has extended by 30 points or more, it is now a running clock. Dish inside to number 40, Takedria Hawkins, her first appearance in this game for Tanner. They're going to kick it right back out there to Bivens, and she's going to make the three, 63-27. Now about 3:45 left in this ball game. Over to Sterling on the left. Back out to Holland at the top of the key. Over to McMasters on the right. Now to Sterling near the top. Moving in. It's going to be guarded closely by Casterjohn. They're going to swing pass over to Holland for 3 on the left corner. Shot's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Townsend. Townsend bringing it up for Tanner. Gives it to Bivens near the top of the key. Over to Casterjohn on the left wing. Looking inside. Doesn't get anything. Back out to Bivens. Over to number 22, Paige Casterjohn in the right corner. Drives inside. We're going to kick it right back out to her. Shot is up. Doesn't get the shooter's bounce. And it's going to be rebounded.
She's not a member here. That's why.
It's going to be rebounded by Carter. Now McMaster's bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Now over to Sterling. Now Holland, top of the key. Dish inside to Carter. Back out to Holland. Over to Sterling. Left wing. 3 is up. That one's no good. It's going to be rebounded. I don't know. It looks like Carter was the one that pulled that out. Outlets out to McMaster. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Bivens. Big skip pass over to Casterjohn. Shot's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Carter. Outletted out to Sterling. Moving up the right side. It's a 1-on-2. Mid-range is up. That one's just going to bounce out. And it's going to be out on Lindsay Lane. Number 15, Briley Miller checking back in for the Lady Lions. As Tanner, the Lady Rattlers, are going to bring it up. It's going to be Bivens. About 2:15 left in this ball game. Over to the right side, it's number 22, Paige Casherjohn. Now back to Bivens, now over to number 11, Brianna Casherjohn. Back over to Paige on the right side. Big skip pass, layup is out, shot's good, 65-27. Teammates hyping her up. 65-27 the score now. McMaster's bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Moving to the left. Back to Sterling on the top of the key. Back over to McMaster's. Mid-range is up. That one's going to fall. 65-29. Now we got Bivens bringing it up for Tanner once again. About a minute 30 left in the ball game. Now it's over to Casherjohn on the left side. Ball was knocked loose, but they're going to say it was out of bounds on Lindsay Lane. That's why it's going to be a full timeout called here by Lindsay Lane. That will take a brief timeout ourselves. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. 65-29 here the score at Lindsay Lane High School as they're hosting the Tanner Lady Rattlers. Tanner currently holding the lead. Minute 19 running clock left in this ball game.
Hadn't seen the Tanner boys play this year or Lindsay Lane, but talking to my buddy Chris there, he said it should be a good ball game.
So it looks like it's going to be Tanner possession on the far sideline. It's going to be Bivens going to receive the inbound. Now back to Casherjohn, number 11, on the left side. Looking inwards, going to get Townsend in the middle. Townsend trying to create some space. Going to get back out to Brianna Casherjohn. Over to Bivens on the left side. Dish inside to number 40, Pakedria Hawkins. Shot is up, no good. She's going to get her own rebound, though. Putback's no good. Get her own rebound once again. That putback's no good, but she's going to go to the line for two. And I don't think they realize that the running clock stops on free throws.
Carol Williams for the foul. That's the team's 4.
But I don't... they finally stopped it, but about 15 seconds too late. But first free throw up by Hawkins is good, 66-29. I mean, you could kind of get onto him for that, but to be fair, this lead is... It's a big lead to cover in 35 seconds. So second free throw is up. That one's going to fall 67-29. 35 seconds left. Sterling bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Moving up to the right side. Doesn't get anything good. Screen set by Miller. A little bit of a check on that screen, too. He's going to give off to number 10. Kara Williams, her first appearance in the game, her first shot as well, and that's going to be made, 67-31. Now it's Bivens over to Casherjohn on the left wing. Drive inside, shot is up. That one's going to fall, 69-31 now. 4 seconds left. 1 second. Not going to get a shot off. And with that, that's going to be the game. Your final score, Tanner 69, Lindsay Lane 31. We'll be right back with some pregame action for the Varsity Boys contest between Lindsay Lane and Tanner. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Come on out to Village Pizza on the Athens Square for the best freshly made pizza, wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and more. Folks from all over the Southeast rave about their food, service, and great atmosphere. See for yourself. Village Pizza, 222 West Market Street in Athens. Since 1951, Cream Delight in Athens has been a Valley tradition. From their upside-down banana split and milkshakes to chili dogs and pretzels, Cream Delight has served generations from the same walk-up location. Cream Delight, 401 West Washington Street in Athens. Limestone County High School sports are brought to you in part by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Visit the County Commission page at limestonecounty-al.gov to keep up with what's going on in the county and find out what ranks us in the top 5% in the state. You can also call Colin at 256-233-6400 or on his cell phone at 256-800-4544.
And welcome back here to Lindsay Lane Academy, here in between the boys and the girls game. The final score of the girls game was Lady Rattlers 69 and the Lady Lions 31. Here to join us in between games is the AD of Lindsay Lane, Miss Megan Ellison. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having us out tonight.
Yes, anytime.
Senior night, it's always a special night.
It is. It's kind of bittersweet. This is my third year in this position, so I've gotten to know these kids, and I'm going to miss them and what they bring to the table and to the athletic department. They're just great kids.
Some great kids, and, we always love coming here. It's a great atmosphere, and people and the community turns out. And Lindsay Lane is a great place for kids can come to school and learn not only book work, but only learn about the Lord as well.
Yeah, exactly. So. And I think the thing I love about tonight is, Tanner's 3 or 4 miles just down the road. Yeah. So, yeah, it's definitely that community atmosphere. Even though, we're not together on it. We both want to win, but just being able with the school so close by.
So basketball wrapping up. We got baseball and softball.
So it moves into the busy season. We have 5 sports in the spring, so that and then with the weather, everything being outside, it makes for. Got to be very flexible. You go into it and you're like, all right, this week is this, and this. And then it's like, well, and it rained and everything just, changed.
There's so many hats you have to wear.
It is, yes.
So I hear we're having 2A football coming this fall.
I knew that was going to be the topic of conversation. I feel like for everyone that is like, you go from JV and not having varsity at all. And it's like, wow, you're in 2A. The multiplier, it did not help us. We were the last school for 2A, wow. So it just kind of sent us in there. We've all been speculating, before the numbers came out. We were like, all right, if you looked at it from these past 2 years, yes, we're definitely going 2A. But fingers crossed, we still wanted to stay 1A, honestly. At least for the football portion of that. It's going to be challenging. It's going to definitely have some challenges to start off your first time ever having a varsity football program and then being in 2A.
It'll be fun.
It will be. It's going to be fun. It's just going to be some challenges, but that's all right. We're up for them.
Now, who's your coach?
Jeremy Williams. He's our coach, yes, and he's been our JV coach.
Okay.
But then we've added, coaches on to the coaching staff as the years have gone on to help.
Well, what else we got going on here?
We're very excited. So we got some kids tomorrow going to the state indoor track meet.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
We have 13 of going for that. One of our seniors, he placed second in the high jump last year for the state indoor track meet, Roderick Watkins. So we have that. We're really hoping for baseball this year. They are a really strong team. We've got some really good boys on the team, so they are really working for a state title.
I'm hearing rumors about state.
That is,
Hey, Charles does a great job with them over there.
He does, yes. He is a very good coach, and we're lucky to have him. But yeah, we're excited for it.
What about your softball team, right quick?
They're doing good too. Softball. So just 4 years ago, we've only been varsity in softball for 4 years. Before that, it was begging people to play to actually have a team. So we have 2 seniors this year. So it's kind of it's growing. For some reason, for girls sports, volleyball is the thing here at Lindsay Lane. It seems like everybody wants to play volleyball, which is great too. But our softball team, they're younger. We have some 7th and 8th graders on the team, but we're going to get there.
I tell you what, I love the new LED lights as well. It just makes the whole place just glow.
It does. Have you been over here? Have you seen them at night with them all on?
I live right across 31 over at Country Club Acres, and when I drive through here all the time, and it's lit up like a small city over here.
Yes, it is. They are beautiful. I won't lie. Like when we turned them on, we did a celebration of lighting. I was like, it warmed my heart a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But then the athletic trainer and I always kind of joke because we're like, well, now baseball's starting and no more 3 o'clock warm games and we'll be out here at 9 o'clock freezing. But we're really excited about playing. I mean, I think like parents cried, some of them, when we turned on the lights. They've been waiting for so long for them. So we're really excited about that.
Well, we appreciate you joining us and appreciate you having us.
Thank y'all for coming out here. We really appreciate
we
that.
We appreciate it, and good luck down the road with all your spring sports, and we'll see you soon.
Y'all coming out for football this fall?
We probably will.
All right.
We'll get
awesome.
Tim on it for sure.
Perfect. I love it. All right. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. You have a good evening.
You too. Thank y'all.
That was Megan Ellison, the AD here at Lindsay Lane. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the starting lineup. So the varsity boys game, you're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Hey guys, this is Joanna with CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to our storefront. While you're here, you'll find a variety of Bibles, children's gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more. Come check out our children's section. It's filled with Bible stories, picture books, games, toys, and a growing selection of homeschool materials. Here at CEI Bookstore, our goal is to provide you with trustworthy resources to bring you and your family closer to God. Stop by, and our friendly staff will be happy to help you find material that fits you and your family's needs. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Taking his hand, helping each other home.
Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Tax season will be here before you know it, and Davis & Cole can help you make sure your returns are airtight. Davis & Cole LLP, 105 South Marion Street in Athens. Open weekdays 9 to 5. Call 232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP. Looking for t-shirts with just the message you want? They're as close as your computer or mobile device. Just go to daddyoscustomtees.com and look through the selection of designs for the perfect one. Or say just what you want with your very own designer message. Daddy O's Custom Tees features short and long sleeve t-shirts plus sweatshirts, hoodies, aprons, mugs, and even pet apparel. With Daddy O's Custom Tees, you can have it your way, whether you need 1 or 100. Go to daddyoscustomtees.com. That's DADDYOS Custom TEES.com. daddyoscustomtees.com. The Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship has been set up to honor the legacy of Bama Zach Green, a huge fan of the Crimson Tide, along with Limestone County sports. The scholarship will go each year to a male and female athlete from Limestone County. Checks should be made out to Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship and can be sent in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613. Donations can also be made in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. Thank you for showing your support for local athletes by giving to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 140,000 high school student athletes in Alabama have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Alabama high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Alabama High School Athletic Association and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here on Play Action Sports. Varsity boys contest about to get underway here between Lindsay Lane and Tanner. As the clock is winding down, I imagine we're going to have our varsity boys senior night celebration, and away we go.
We will begin the second part of the evening by taking a moment to recognize the 4 Tanner High School seniors. Welcome Jakeem Fletcher, Trey Crutcher, Trevor Keenum, and Andrew Presno. We will now recognize the remaining Lindsay Lane Christian Academy seniors. Our first senior is Preston Smith. Preston is the son of Paula and Billy Smith. He has attended Lindsay Lane for 8 years, and this is his 6th year playing basketball. Preston has also played on the football team for 2 years. Preston has received the Christian Character Award in basketball. He is a member of First Baptist Tanner, and his favorite scripture is John 4:23. After graduation, Preston plans to attend either Calhoun Community College or Wallace State to pursue a tool and die degree. Preston Smith. Our last senior is Roderick Watkins. Roderick is the son of Roderick Watkins and Sonia and Kareem Cannon. He has attended Lindsay Lane for 5 years, and this is his 4th year playing basketball. Roderick is also a member of the football team and indoor and outdoor track teams. Roderick's athletic awards and accomplishments includes 2 second place in the state for the high jump indoor track, 3rd place in the state in the 100-meter dash in outdoor track, and LLCA's Athlete of the Year in 2021. Roderick is a member of the Gathering Place Worship Center, and his favorite scripture is John 11:35. After graduation, Roderick plans to continue his athletic career and pursue a degree in physical therapy with a minor in business management. Roderick Watkins. Let's please give both of these seniors a round of applause. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lindsay Lane Christian Academy and tonight's varsity boys matchup between the Lindsay Lane Lions and the Tanner Rattlers. Just a friendly reminder for everyone to show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, officials, coaches, and of course, your team and your opponent. Please respect the game. Now, put your hands together for the visiting Rattlers. Starting at guard, number 0, Jarek Thompson. At guard, number 1, Skylar Townsend. At forward, number 5, Trey Crutcher. At guard, number 11, Trevor Keenum. And at guard, number 12, Andrew Presno. The Rattlers are coached by Dale Taylor. And now, your Lindsay Lane Lions. Starting at guard, number 0, Max Morrison. At forward, number 1, Roderick Watkins. At forward, number 4, Gamon Cook. At guard, number 24, Ben Frazier. And at center, number 34, Preston Smith. The Lions are coached by Trey Thompson.
And away we go here with the varsity boys contest about to get underway. Tanner versus Lindsay Lane. Looks like for Tanner, it's going to be number 1, Skylar Townsend is going to be jumping. Don't quite know yet.
That is Coach Trey's cousin. Skylar is. It's family night here at Lindsay Lane.
And jumping for Lindsay Lane is going to be number 1, Roderick Watkins. Both number 1s here. Tip is up. It's going to go in favor of Lindsay Lane. Watkins going to pull it in. Outlet it out to Frazier. Moving near the right side. Moving to the top of the key. Over to Morrison. Dish over to Watkins. Pass is not loose and stolen. Looks like it was by number 12, Andrew Presnell. Over to Keenum. Back out to Thompson near the top of the key. Back over to Keenum for 3. That one's going to fall, and Tanner is going to strike first here, 3-0. So you have number 24, Frazier, bringing it up. Big skip pass over to Smith on the right corner. Back out to Frazier. Over to Morrison at the top of the key. Drives inside, makes a good move. Now out to Cook. Cook out to Smith for 3. Shots no good. It's going to be rebounded by Townsend. Townsend quickly pushing it up here near the top of the key. Now over to Thompson. Now over to Presnell in the right corner. Back out to Thompson. Dish inside to Townsend near the free throw line. Back out to Presnell. Now to Thompson at the top of the key. They kick back out to Presnell in the corner. He's going to make another 3. 6-0. Now here we go. Lindsay Lane bringing it up. It's Frazier. Back to Morrison near the top of the key. Lindsay Lane looking to set up their offense. Morrison picked up by Presnell. Lindsay Lane taking it slow near the logo. Good screen set by Smith. Morrison takes advantage. Over to Cook, trying to drive down the baseline, but they're going to say the pass was knocked out of bounds by Lindsay Lane, and it's going to be Tanner Ball. So we have a sub coming in. That's number 32, Derek Malone for Lindsay Lane. So they have number 0, Jarek Thompson, bringing it up for Tanner. Over to Keenum on the left side. Back to Thompson. Over to Presnell. Big skip pass over to Keenum. Back to Thompson near the top of the key. Back out to Keenum for 3. That one's not going to fall this time. It's going to be Cook for Lindsay Lane rebounding it. Quickly gets pressured right as he crosses the half-court line. It's going to be picked up by Malone. Malone kicks out to Morrison on the left corner. Doesn't get anything. Back out to Malone. Pass is going to go a little loose, but Derek Malone's going to recover it near the logo. Now to Morrison. Moving near the top. Picked up by Presnell. Back out to Malone near the left wing. Drives to the middle. Dish pass over to Watkins. He's going to make the mid-range 6-2. About 5:30 left in this first quarter. Presnell. Now to Thompson. Back to Presnell near the top of the key. Now to Thompson on the right side. Moving to the top. Guarded by Morrison. Now to Presnell on the right side. Dish inside to Townsend. Back outside to Thompson. Then over to Presnell on the right wing for 3. Shots no good. It's going to be rebounded by number 5, Trey Crutcher. We're going to kick out to Thompson. Mid-range is no good. It's going to be pulled down by number 34, Preston Smith. Outlet it out to Morrison. Over to Cook on the left wing. Now driving inside through the middle. Mid-range is up. That one's going to fall. 6-4. Now Townsend bringing it up for Tanner. Over to Thompson on the left side. Swing pass over to Keenum on the left corner. Dish inside to Townsend. Shot is up. Layup is good. 8-4. About 4:40 left in this first quarter. Morrison now bringing it up. Good screen set by Watkins. Kick out to Malone on the right corner. Dish out to Cook. Driving through the middle. Pushes inside. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Putback is no good, but the rebound's going to be pulled down by Cook. He drives back in. No foul is called. It's knocked out of the paint and recovered by Watkins. Watkins tries to drive inside through the middle. Tries to dish it inside to Smith, but it's going to be recovered by Thompson. He's going to swing it out to Trey Crutcher. Bringing it up the right side. Stopped at the wing. Hands it off to Townsend. Back out to Keenum on the top of the key. 3-pointer's no good. It's going to be pulled down by Smith. Now outlet it out to Morrison. Bringing it up. Got it. Picked up by Presnell. Drives inside. Hard foul. Looks like it's going to be called on number 12, Andrew Presnell.
That'll be his first team's first. First foul of the ball game.
Subbing in for Lindsay Lane is number 15, Seth Mitchell. Looks like he's going to inbound for Lindsay Lane. Off for the deep pass to Malone near the logo. Picked up pretty quick. Now giving off to Cook. Cook driving in. On the left lane. Layup is no good. It's going to be pulled down by Presnell. Outletted out to Keenum. Big forward pass over to Crutcher near the right corner. Back up to Presnell. Now to Townsend at the top of the key. Tanner going to set up their offense here with about 3:30 left in the quarter. Out of Presnell over to Thompson. Now to Keenum on the left wing. Back to Thompson near the top of the key. Tanner doing a good job of moving the ball around the outside. Thompson over to Keenum in the corner. No one guarding him. Wide open. He is going to make it 11-4.
He's got 9 of the 11.
Morrison now bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Moving down the left side. Picked up by Presnell. Drives through the middle over to Cook near the top of the key. Driving up the left side as well. Shot is up. No good, but he's going to the line.
That's his first, team second.
About 2:56 left in the quarter. 11-4 the score. Tanner currently leads Lindsay Lane here. That's number 4, Desmond Cook's first free throw is no good. Desmond Cook's second free throw coming up here. And that one's not going to fall either. It's going to be rebounded by Skylar Townsend. Townsend bringing it up. Big pass to Crutcher inside the paint. Shot is up. No good. But they're calling a foul.
They're going to get Cook on that foul. That'll be his team's first for Lindsay Lane.
11-4 of a score. Tanner leading. 2:48 left in the first quarter. Number 5, Trey Crutcher, now at the line for Tanner for 2 free throws. First one coming up here. And that one's going to fall 12-4 now. So we got a sub for Lindsay Lane. Number 24, Benjamin Frazier coming back in, as well as a sub for Tanner, number 3, Carl Parham. Second free throw coming up here for Crutcher. And that one's not going to fall as well. Off the back iron is going to be rebounded by Morrison. Bring it up, crosses half court. Tries to drive inside. Kicks it out to Malone on the left wing.
Oh.
Dish pass inside is stolen by Townsend. Bringing it up himself. 3-on-2 situation. Drives all the way in. Wow. Layup is good. No foul called. 14-4.
Should have been a block there.
Timeout's going to be called by Lindsay Lane. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. During this timeout, we like to remind you to go online to tailgatetalk.net, enter your nominations for the Applebee's Athlete of the Week, and vote on this week's poll. We'll announce the winner Saturday between 10 and noon on Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. The winner receives a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from the Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. So again, about 2:26 left in this first quarter, 14-4. Tanner currently holding the lead over Lindsay Lane. Morrison for Lindsay Lane, bringing the ball up. Looks like it's going to be number 0, Jarrett Thompson's going to pick him up at around the logo. Over to Frazier on the right wing. Out to Malone near the logo, picked up by Thompson. Moving down the right side. Looks over to Watkins, driving baseline. We're going to say he stepped out of bounds, and it's going to be Tanner Ball. Yep. We got a sub for Tanner coming in. It's going to be number 35, Jakeem Fletcher. As well as coming in for Lindsay Lane is number 34, Preston Smith.
2 big men on the go. See what happens there.
We have a big man fight down low. So Thompson bringing it up for Tanner. Now under 2 minutes in the quarter. Moving it up the right side over to Keenum on the right wing. Back to Thompson near the top of the key. Moving to the left. Now to Townsend on the left wing, guarded by Watkins. Tries to dish inside, gets the pass inside to Fletcher. Shot's going to go up. No good. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be recovered by number 15, Seth Mitchell of Lindsay Lane. He's going to bring it up. Handoff to Morrison. Driving through the middle. Kicks out to Preston Smith. Now over to Mitchell on the left wing. Moving through the middle. Picks up his dribble. Out to Frazier near the top of the key. Drives inside. Stops it around the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Mitchell. Now back out to Frazier on the left wing. Three is up. No good. Hits the top of the backboard. And it's going to be rebounded by Townsend.
But
looks like there's a foul.
Preston Smith's first team second.
Yep. About 1:10 left in this first quarter. Thompson handling it, driving all the way through. And we're going to call a blocking foul.
After he done fell all over the floor, they finally called the foul.
It's going to be on number 15, Seth Mitchell. We're going to call it on the floor. No shooting foul.
Other side, Jakeem, hurry! Post hard, Jakeem!
Got number 3, Carl Parham, inbounding it for Tanner. Gives it to Thompson in the right corner. Over to Townsend on the right wing. Three-pointer is up. Shot's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Morrison. Now under a minute left in the quarter. He's going to be picked up by Parham near the top of the key. Over to Mitchell on the right side. Looks inside for Smith. Doesn't get it. Pass is stolen by Townsend. One-on-one. Shot is up. No good. But looks like they're calling a foul on Roderick Watkins.
Calling intentional, looks like.
Yep, intentional foul. So Townsend's going to get a free throw here. That one's going to fall 15-4 now. Another free throw coming up here for Townsend. That one's going to fall 16-4. That was going to be a full timeout. There's going to be a full timeout called by Lindsay Lane.
Trey's wanting to know what the intentional part was. He just barely, I don't know if he didn't actually grab him. He's like,
but they called a full timeout. So we're going to take a quick timeout ourselves. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Limestone County High School sports are brought to you in part by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Visit the County Commission page at limestonecounty-al.gov to keep up with what's going on in the county and find out what ranks us in the top 5% in the state. You can also call Colin at 256-233-6400 or on his cell phone at 256-800-4544.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. Currently the beginning of the varsity boys contest between Lindsay Lane and Tanner. Tanner currently holding a lead 16-4 with about 42 seconds left in this first quarter. Looks like Tanner's about to inbound under their own basket. I'm sorry, under Lindsay Lane's basket.
Good pass.
Dish inside to Fletcher. Shot is no good from the paint. Ball is just getting knocked around, but it's going to be recovered by Seth Mitchell of Lindsay Lane, bringing it up himself. Up the right side, drives through the middle, left-handed layup. Shot's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Fletcher. Forward pass to Townsend is not loose from behind. We're going to say it's out on Lindsay Lane. So Tanner's going to get it once again under Lindsay Lane's basket. Townsend's going to inbound. Gets a deep pass to Thompson near the left wing. Back out to back inside to Townsend from mid-range. Shot's no good, but he's going to be going to the line for two on that hard foul.
Did they get cooked for a second? Yeah. It's the second team's fifth.
So first free throw is up, and that one's going to fall 17-4. And looks like coming in is number 11, Christopher Radcliffe.
Let's go! Compete! Let's go! Play hard!
For Lindsay Lane. Second free throw is good from Townsend as well, 18-4. Now Mitchell going to bring it up. Now over to Frazier on the right wing. Now near the logo is Frazier. Moving down the left side, good screen set by Smith. Over to Mitchell in the left corner. Passes inside, is stolen by number 10, Kazon Calderon. Shot clock winding down. Townsend sends up a D3, but no good. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Your score, Tanner 18, Lindsay Lane 4. You're listening to Limestone County High School Basketball from Play Action Sports.
Come on out to Village Pizza on the Athens Square for the best freshly made pizza, wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and more. Folks from all over the Southeast rave about their food, service, and great atmosphere. See for yourself. Village Pizza, 222 West Market Street in Athens. Since 1951, Cream Delight in Athens has been a Valley tradition. From their upside-down banana split and milkshakes to chili dogs and pretzels, Cream Delight has served generations from the same walk-up location. Cream Delight, 401 West Washington Street in Athens. Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Tailgate Talk and the Huntsville Havoc. Just go to tailgatetalk.net and register your name. Then listen to Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 as we announce the weekly winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and 1080 WKAC.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School Basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. Start of the second quarter here in the varsity boys contest between Lindsay Lane and Tanner. Tanner currently holding a lead 18-4 as they're handling the ball right now. Dish inside to Fletcher. That's going to be that layup's going to be good from the right block, 20-4. So now we got Mitchell bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Pass to Smith near the right block, trying to go one-on-one with Fletcher. Good post move. Shot is up, no good. It's going to be brought down by Fletcher. Outletted out to Presnell. Presnell forward, pass to Townsend on the right side. He's going to bring it out to the top of the key. Drives inside. Shot is up. What seems like a foul, but recovered by Lindsay Lane. All of these passes. The shot is finally up by number 21, Jackson Carter, but it's rebounded by Tanner. Forward pass over to Townsend. Layup is no good, but he's going to get fouled there, and he's go to the line for two.
I think that foul's going to be on Seth Mitchell. That's his second, team 6.
It's like a couple of fans calling for some fouls here and there. Rest might not have seen one. First free throw from Townsend is no good. Sub coming in, is number 1, Roderick Watkins for Lindsay Lane. So number 1, Skylar Townsend for Tanner. His second free throw. That one's going to fall 21-4 now. Frazier bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. On the right side, picked up by Keenum. Drives all the way in. And they're going to call a foul. Looks like it's going to be on number 11, I believe. Yep, number 11, Trevor Keenum. It's going to be 2 free throws for number 24, Ben Frazier.
That's his first, team's third.
So first free throw up for Frazier. That one's not going to fall, just in and out. Second free throw coming up. And that one's going to fall. 21-5 now the score. Presnell bringing it up for Tanner. Going to be picked up by Ratcliffe. Now moving toward the top of the key. Now hanging around the logo. Moves toward the right side. Now moving back to the top. Over to Keenum on the left side. Now moving back to the top. Dish inside to Townsend at the free throw line. Kick out to Parham. That shot's not going to fall. And it's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say it was out on... Looks like it was out on Lindsay Lane.
I think it hit off Watkins' leg.
So Keenum to inbound for Tanner. Deep pass out to Townsend near the logo. Then picked up by Frazier. Drives through the middle. Kicks back out to Thompson near the top of the key. Drives through. Kick out to Presnell for 3. Shot's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded, though, by Carter. Now over to Frazier. Driving all the way. Layup from the left side. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Townsend. Townsend pushing it up. Crosses half court. Going to be picked up by Watkins. Townsend driving in. Shot through the middle. What a tough finish. 23-5. Now it's Morrison bringing it up. Drives inside. Right-handed layup knocked out of bounds by number 5, Trey Crutcher.
Lindsay Lane trying to run with him. It's not doing too good for him right now.
Mitchell to inbound. Gets out to Watkins near the top of the key. Over to Morrison through the middle. Layup is up, no good, but he's going to be going to the line for 2. That's going to be another foul on number 11, Trevor Keenum.
It's his second and team's fourth.
So we got 5:54 left in the first half. 23-5. Tanner currently leads. First free throw is up for number 0, Max Morrison for Lindsay Lane. That one's not going to fall. We got a sub for Tanner. Number 3, Carl Parham coming back in. Second free throw coming up here for Morrison. That one's not going to fall either. It's going to be rebounded by Parham. Outletted out to Townsend. Going to bring it up the right side. Going to be picked up by Watkins. Pulls the ball back out. Tanner going to be taking it a little slow here. Over to Thompson on the top of the key. Over to Presnell on the right side. Back to Thompson. Over to Parham on the left wing. Back to Thompson near the top of the key. Picked up by Mitchell. Now to Presnell on the right. Picked up by Frazier. Drives inside. Hops through the middle. Shot is no good. Put off against the backboard. Crutcher, but Crutcher's there on the putback. 25-5. So now Mitchell bring up for Lindsay Lane. Gives it to Morrison near the top of the key. Over to Frazier on the left side. Trying to look for any kind of opening. He's going to give it to Carter on the right side. Now back out to Mitchell at the top of the key. Makes some good moves, driving through the left. Kick out to Morrison. Now at the top, picked up by Thompson. Pulls it back out to the logo. Now under 5 minutes left in the half. Good swing pass over to Frazier on the baseline. Kicks it out to Carter. Carter's going to drive in. Layup's no good. It's rebounded by Watkins, though, and he's going to finish 25-7.
I couldn't see Carter's shot. Coach had me blocked there.
Now it's up to Thompson, driving all the way in through the middle. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Mitchell. Outletted out to Frazier. Good pass over to Watkins. Layup isn't made. It's going to be rebounded by Crutcher. Now Crutcher hands it off to Townsend. Going to start Tanner's offense. Now on the right side. Doesn't utilize the screen. Kicks it back out to Thompson near the top of the key. Guarded by Morrison. Moving up the left side. 5-second call.
You hardly see that called anymore, especially in a boys' game.
Yeah, you don't really see it called too often anymore.
And 3 seconds in the lane, you hardly see that called either.
About 4:11 left in this first half. 25-7 the score. Tanner leading. Lindsay Lane with the ball. Frazier up the right side over to Damon Cook. Driving through the middle. And there's going to be a foul. That's going to be on number 0, Jarek Thompson for Tanner.
It's his second and team's fifth. I thought it was a double dribble there.
So we got Cook inbounding to Lindsay Lane. Inside to Watkins. And looks like there's a foul on number 15, Seth Mitchell.
That's his third. Ooh. Tanner's in the bonus now. 1-1 for the next shooting foul.
So now Presnell's going to bring it up for Tanner. Now under 4 minutes in this half. Presnell up the right side. Hands it off to Townsend. Townsend guarded by Watkins. Makes a move, driving through the middle. Kicks out to Thompson near the top of the key. Back to Presnell on the right side. Picked up by Frazier. Presnell trying to create some space, but it looks like there's going to be a foul. What was it? Oh, actually, it looks like there was a timeout, a 30-second timeout called before the foul on Tanner's part. But during this timeout, we like to remind you to tune in for the Play Action Sports Update 3 times each weekday for school, youth, and amateur sports news from the Limestone County area on 1080 AM WKAC. And that you can download a copy of this game or listen to it on demand by going to pasnetwork.net. There's a streaming schedule of upcoming games and links to our mobile apps, too.
We got scores coming over here from the Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Varsity girls action, Priceville 69, Ardmore 41. That's the final. And James Clemens, the Lady Jets 39, the Lady Eagles from Athens 33. That's in the fourth quarter. Thanks for Commission Chairman for sponsoring those scores.
So we got Thompson handling the ball, hands it off to Townsend. Dish inside to Crutcher from the baseline out to Thompson in the corner to Presnell at the top of the key. Wide open three. He's going to make it 28-7. Now we got Frazier bringing the ball up. Driving to the left side. Shot is up. That one's going to fall 28-9 now. Presnell bring the ball up for Tanner. Now out to Parham. Ball's going to be not loose, not out of bounds. They're going to keep it. Tanner ball.
I didn't know if they seen it.
Subbing in was number 35, Jakeem Fletcher for Tanner. Tanner's going to inbound. It's going to be Parham. But that pass is going to be stolen by Frazier going all the way up the left side. Free throw's no good, but number 0, Max Morrison, was there for the putback, 28-11. Parham bringing the ball up for Tanner. Drives inside from the free throw line. Tries to pass it to Fletcher, but passes a little too high. Going to go out of bounds. Lindsay Lane ball. So now we have Frazier bringing the ball up for Lindsay Lane. Crosses half court. It's going to be picked up by Presnell. Driving through the left side. Now picked up by Fletcher. Over to Cook on the left corner. He's looking in. Doesn't get anything. Makes a move. Tries to drive inside, but kicks out to Mitchell in the corner. Back out to Frazier for 3 at the top of the key. No good. It's going to be rebounded by number 3. Parham for Tanner. Forward pass over to Townsend. Out of control. And I believe we're going to call a foul on Lindsay Lane. And that's going to be on number 15, Seth Mitchell. 4 fouls in one half. Yeah, they got to get him out here. It looks like they are. We're going to put in number 21, Jackson Carter, for him. Having 4 fouls, and it's not even the second half yet. That is a big handicap to be playing with.
It is.
Free throw for Townsend coming up. That one's going to fall 29-11 now. Second free throw of the one-on-one opportunity coming up here. Second free throw is up. That one's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded, though, by Parham. Putback is made 31-11. It's actually ended up with some more points than they would have originally got there. So now Frazier handling the ball for Lindsay Lane. About to be under 2 minutes left in the half.
Deflected.
I believe pass was deflected, but they're going to say it was out on Lindsay Lane, and it's going to be Tanner Ball going the other way. So for Lindsay Lane coming in, to number 32, Derek Malone coming in. All right, got number 0, Thompson, bringing it up for Tanner. And now under 2 minutes, over to Townsend at the free throw line. Dish inside to Fletcher. Goes up hard. Shot is made. 33-11. Morrison now bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Gives it to Cook. Cook drives in. A little bit out of control. Layup is no good. It's rebounded by Thompson. Thompson over to Presnell on the left wing. Drives inside. Doesn't get anything. Kick back out to Thompson. Dish inside to Fletcher. Fletcher makes a move. Shot is made. 35-11. They give it out to Morrison. Moving fast here is Lindsay Lane. Over to Damon Cook on the right side. Picked up by Fletcher. Over to Morrison. Back out to Carter. Carter for 3. Shots no good. It's rebounded by Fletcher. Outlet it out to Townsend. Moving up the right side. 1-on-2. Layup is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Presnell. Kicked out to Thompson. Thompson through the middle. Mid-range is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Damon Cook. Outlet it out to Morrison. And looks like a foul is going to be called, and that's going to be on number 0, Jarrett Thompson.
His third.
About 50 seconds left in this first half. Lindsay Lane to inbound on the sideline. It's going to be number 4, Damon Cook. Sub for Tanner as well. We got number 4, Trevor Peoples coming in. Lindsay Lane going to inbound into the backcourt. It's going to be to Morrison. Crosses half court. It's going to be picked up by Peoples. Morrison drives to the right side. Picked up by Crutcher now. Over to Cook in the corner. Dish inside to Carter. Now back out to Cook on the right corner. Not really getting anything. Trying to go baseline, and they're going to call an offensive foul on number 4, Damon Cook.
That's his third.
Coming back in the game is number 34, Preston Smith for Lindsay Lane. Now about 30 seconds left in this first half. 35-11, Tanner leads. It's going to be Fresno bringing it up for the Rattlers. Now over to Townsend on the right side. Over to Peoples near the top of the key. Over to Fresno for 3.
Boom.
That one's going to fall 38-11. Tanner just now on a roll from beyond the arc. 10 seconds left. Morrison bringing it up over to Carter. Back to Morrison near the top of the key. Makes a move. Drives inside from the right. Out to Malone in the corner. Back to Smith near the free throw line. Shot is up. And it's not going to fall. Contested rebound. Did they call a foul before the end of the play?
I don't think so.
Nope. It's going to go to halftime. So with that, your score at halftime, Tanner 38, Lindsay Lane 11. We'll be right back with some halftime action. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
This is Joanna from CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your home or for Bible class. Sometimes that process can be challenging and difficult. I'd love to help you find solutions that would fit your needs and give you more time for your studies. One of our most popular book lines is the Bible Textbook Series. These workbooks are designed to take teen and adult students book by book through the Bible. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class or family. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Looking for t-shirts with just the message you want? They're as close as your computer or mobile device. Just go to daddyoscustomtees.com and look through the selection of designs for the perfect one. Or say just what you want with your very own designer message. Daddy O's Custom Tees features short and long sleeve t-shirts plus sweatshirts, hoodies, aprons, mugs, and even pet apparel. With Daddy O's Custom Tees, you can have it your way, whether you need 1 or 100. Go to daddyoscustomtees.com. That's DADDYOS Custom TEES.com. daddyoscustomtees.com. Whether you're in the market for residential or commercial property or looking to sell your current home, land, or building, make your first call to the Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Paula and James can help you with everything you need, whether you're buying or selling. Call Paula at 777-4916 or James at 656-2370. You can also see their listings online at alrealsolutions.com. Look for them on Facebook, too. The Phillips team at Alabama Real Estate Solutions. Real solutions for real estate. The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All 3 locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer, with the emphasis on quality, value, and service. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, either location can provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on being a company where customer service means timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs at 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence. The Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship has been set up to honor the legacy of Bama Zach Green, a huge fan of the Crimson Tide, along with Limestone County sports. The scholarship will go each year to a male and female athlete from Limestone County. Checks should be made out to Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship and can be sent in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613. Donations can also be made in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. Thank you for showing your support for local athletes by giving to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back here at halftime of the varsity boys game. The Tanner Rattlers are up 38-11 over Lindsay Lane Lions. And join us here at halftime. Not what she wanted, but hey, the girls played hard. Coach Lauren Evans, they played hard, just couldn't get over the hump.
Yes, you're exactly right. Our girls always give 110%, and we're excited about the good things within the third quarter that they outscored the Rattlers, and we're going to take those good things and move into Monday night when we meet ABS.
And that's at Decatur Heritage?
Yep, Decatur Heritage, 6 o'clock. We'll be preparing and planning for that game.
Monday night.
Yes.
So all you Lindsay Lane folks, get out there to Decatur Heritage to support these girls. And I think the guys play Tuesday night as well.
That's
right. Just talking off air, we was talking about Amy Grace. She's just an 8th grader.
She is.
And I tell you what, she'll be a presence for a while here.
Yes, I'm excited about her and the younger girls coming up for sure.
All right, just talk about the game tonight and what the positives and what you need to work on before Monday night.
Oh, most definitely. I would say opportunities of growth would be on the offensive end. As you saw tonight, our screens and our spacing and just ball handling. So we're continuing to work on those and what adjustments we need to make. Defensively, we've stayed intense and tried to continue to work hard with coverage and talking on the floor.
And you were missing one of your key pieces. I know Lindsay had been sick, and we pray for her speedy recovery for her and her presence on that floor. You miss those points, but you know it's the next person up.
Yes, that's right. We had great senior leadership, but yes, Lindsay's absence tonight, just even on the court, whether she is scoring or not, just her stability that she brings, and offensively, the spark when she's shooting, we have opportunities of scoring, but rebound and offside, and so it just opens up a lot of doors when. Not only she's looking to shoot, but everyone to score for sure.
And Kinsley played well tonight.
She did. She does a great job leading our team as the point guard and looking to continue that growth. She's a junior this year as well. So we'll have Lindsay and Kinsley back next year with us.
That's awesome. Just looking at this, I think Kinsley was your high scorer tonight.
Yes, she was. She had 8 points tonight and quite a few defensive and offensive rebounds as well.
Well, there goes the spongy thing. I know we had you on Saturday, and Tim ran you this Wednesday afternoon. We appreciate you joining us tonight.
Oh, yes, of course. No, thank you.
Good luck Monday night. We appreciate y'all having us out here, and hopefully big win Monday night.
Yes, thank you so much. We're excited about it.
Lauren, have a good night. We'll thank you again. That was Coach Lauren Evans of the Lindsay Lane Lady Lions. Here at halftime of the boys' game, Tanner's up 38-11. You're listening to Limestone County High School basketball from Play Action Sports.
Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Tax season will be here before you know it, and Davis & Cole can help you make sure your returns are airtight. Davis & Cole LLP, 105 South Marion Street in Athens. Open weekdays 9 to 5. Call 232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. Limestone County High School sports are brought to you in part by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Visit the County Commission page at limestonecounty-al.gov to keep up with what's going on in the county and find out what ranks us in the top 5% in the state. You can also call Colin at 256-233-6400 or on his cell phone at 256-800-4544. Looking for t-shirts with just the message you want? They're as close as your computer or mobile device. Just go to daddyoscustomtees.com and look through the selection of designs for the perfect one. Or say just what you want with your very own designer message. Daddy O's Custom Tees features short and long sleeve t-shirts plus sweatshirts, hoodies, aprons, mugs, and even pet apparel. With Daddy O's Custom Tees, you can have it your way, whether you need 1 or 100. Go to daddyoscustomtees.com. That's DADDYOS Custom TEES.com. daddyoscustomtees.com. Are you a good sport? Enter your name to be our good sport on the Play Action Sports Report. Every Wednesday during the podcast, we'll announce the winner. You might pick up a $25 gift certificate from Max Steakhouse in Athens. Just go online to PASnetwork.net, look for the Good Sport tab, and register. The Good Sport. Our next one could be you. From Max Steakhouse and Play Action Sports.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. About to get the second half underway in this varsity boys contest between Tanner and Lindsay Lane. Tanner currently holding a 27-point lead, 38-11 right now, starting the second half.
And we're staying alive.
Lindsay Lane going to start out with the ball here. It's going to be number 4, Damon Cook. Near the top of the key. Guarded close by Thompson. Moves it to the left. Over to Malone on the left wing. Drives inside. Out to Watkins on the left wing. Drives inside. Tries to dish it off to Preston Smith, but it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be Tanner ball.
I worked with an official. We were talking the other day. They're talking about putting that circle in the paint area because there's been a lot of charges called this year and past years under the basket.
Townsend's attack for Tanner was no good. Layup missed. Ball went out of bounds. It's going to be Lindsay Lane's ball coming back. It's going to be Damon Cook bringing it up. We're running the baseline. It's going to be Malone on the right wing. Screen set by Watkins. Tries to take it, but Townsend is there. Good cut by Watkins, though. Shot is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Thompson. Big forward pass over to Townsend. Tries to drive through. And looks like a foul is going to be called on actually number 32, Derek Malone.
That's his first, team's first here in the second half.
It's going to be 2 free throws here for number 1, Skylar Townsend.
I'm sorry, not free on the floor, I guess.
I'm sorry, not free throws, inbound. But the inbound went to Thompson. He's going to kick it to Keenum in the right corner. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Presnell, though, under the baseline. Wow. Tough shot, almost went in, but it's rebounded by Crutcher, and he's going to be fouled on a shot. He's definitely going to the line there. That foul's going to be
on Preston Smith. That's his team second here early.
Number 5, Trey Crutcher at the line for 2. First free throw coming up here. And that one's going to be off the back iron. No good. Mind you, during the break to listen during the post-game show for the Limestone County Player of the Night. Our featured player will get a gift certificate good at either Village Pizza or Cream Delight.
What do you prefer, Bailey?
Probably pizza, if I had to be honest. But Crutcher's second free throw was no good. Off the back iron. Lindsay Lane is going to recover. It's going to be Damon Cook driving all the way inside. Layup is good from the right. 38-13 now. Now Tanner wasting no time. Thompson driving in from the left. Kicks out to Townsend for 3. Shots no good. It's going to be rebounded by Preston Smith. Outlet it out to Cook. Driving all the way through the middle. Kicks out to number 23, Sawyer Nidegger. 3's going to miss. It's going to be outletted out to Townsend. Drives all the way. Misses the middle. Misses the middle layup. Outletted out to Watkins. He's going to drive in 2-on-1. Yeah, with the mid-range shot. That's going to fall 38-15. So now it's on Thompson. Driving inside, up the right side. Shot is blocked by Cook. Recovered by Preston Smith. Big forward pass up to Watkins. Over to Cook. Sling pass to the right wing. He pulls up for 3. Shot's no good. It's going to be recovered by Townsend. Townsend driving all the way in. Big scoop. Underhand layup. 40-15. Townsend just kind of creating any kind of shot he wants this game. But right now, number 4, Damon Cook bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. About 5:30 left in this third quarter. So if you're going to take it slow, he's hanging by the logo. Good screen set by Smith. Utilizes it. Drives through the left side. Layup is good. 40-17. It's going to be brought up by Keenum. Handed it off to Thompson. Thompson guarded by Cook. Drives to the middle. Out to Keenum on the left side. Over to Presnell on the right. It's like, little stop, quick stoppage real quick. Just a bloody nose has got to be handled. That player has to sub in.
I get 6. Okay, he's sitting now. I was going to say Tanner at 6.
All right, 5 minutes left in this third quarter. 40-17 the score. Tanner currently leads. They're going to inbound it out to Thompson near the top of the key. Lindsay Lane now going with a zone defense. Dish into the middle into Townsend. Dish inside to Fletcher. He's going to make the layup. 42-17. Good ball movement there by Tanner. So now Cook is going to handle it for Lindsay Lane. Moving up. Kicks out to Malone. Malone for 3. Shot's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Thompson, pushing it up the right side all by himself. Drives all the way up the right. Uncontested layup, 44-17.
He took it coast to coast.
Cook now bringing it up for Lindsay Lane once again. Screen set by Watkins. Kind of moving to her left. He's going to pull it back out. Going to be picked up by Fletcher, though. Drives through the middle, kicks out to Malone on the left side. Doesn't get very much. He's going to give it to Watkins on the left corner. He's going to try to walk it out to the wing. Now out to the top of the key to Malone. Guarded close by Parham. Now near the right side.
Better give it up.
Passes it over to Cook on the left. Guarded by Fletcher near the top of the key. Great. Trying to create some space. Drives inside, and they're going to call him for a travel. So far, just truly oppressive defense here by Tanner. I mean, Tanner really just leaving them no wiggle room on offense. But now as they're coming back on offense, looks like the pass is going to be kicked to Keenum in the corner. Three-pointer was no good. Going to bounce around. They're going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Tanner. It's going to be Lindsay Lane ball.
Just say congratulations to Jakeem Fletcher. He signed a football scholarship with Alabama State. He's going to be a Hornet this coming fall.
Hey, congratulations. Now on to Cook, bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Over to number 11, Radcliffe in the corner. His 3 is up. That one's going to fall. That was a high shot. 44-20 now.
I tell you what, it's quit raining outside, but that brought rain.
Now it's to Keenum in the corner. Now to Thompson near the top of the key. Drives inside. Now back to Keenum near the left corner. 3 is up. That one's going to fall. Good. That's an answer from Tanner. 47-20.
He's got 11 points. 9 of them are threes.
Now it's Cook bringing the ball up. Guarded close by Townsend. Moved to the left side.
They're going to call a blocking foul on Parham, looks like.
Yep, it's going to be a blocking call on Parham.
That's his first. I think that's the team's first.
It does seem Cook he is pretty aggressive when he's driving in. He does seem to be lower in the shoulder, but either way, Lindsay Lane's going to inbound. Walking shot's no good, but Cook is good on the putback, 47-22.
Oh.
Forward pass was to Townsend, but there's going to be a foul on Lindsay Lane. That's going to be on number 32, Derek Malone. Now about 2:47 left in the third quarter. Tanner to inbound it on the sideline. Lindsay Lane with a sub, number 34, Preston Smith coming in. Number 1, Skylar Townsend to inbound for Tanner. Gives it to Thompson near the top of the key. Swing pass over to Keenum in the right corner. Back to Townsend on the right wing. Now over to Thompson on the left side. Swing over to Parham on the left corner. Back to Thompson. Over to Townsend on the right. Good ball movement from Tanner on the outside. Good inside pass to Parham through the middle. That shot's going to go in. 49-22. Damon Cook to bring it up for Lindsay Lane, guarded by Townsend. Now over to Radcliffe on the left side, picked up by Keenum. Screen set by Malone. Now over to Malone on the left side. Moving to the wing. Three-pointer is up. That one's not going to fall. It's going to be...
They're going to get, I think, Cook over the... Oh, we're calling a jump ball.
Jump ball call was going to be between Preston Smith and Townsend. We got a sub for Tanner, number 4. Trevor Peoples coming back in.
It's just amazing how tall Skylar's gotten since he started playing football in 8th grade. He was just a little bitty thing.
Keenum dish inside to Townsend. Shot's no good. It's going to be recovered by Radcliffe for Lindsay Lane. Pushing up the right side himself. Swing pass over to Cook on the left. Now picked up by Keenum. Tries to dish it inside to Preston Smith. It's going to go out of bounds. Tanner ball coming back. So now looks like it's going to be Keenum bringing it up for Tanner. 49-22 the score. About a minute 40 left in this third quarter. Tanner currently leading. Keenum ball top of the key. Over to Parham on the right side. Big mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by Radcliffe. Now over to Malone on the left side. He's going to be picked up by Parham. Good screen set by Smith near the top of the key. Malone picks up his dribble. Gives it to Radcliffe on the left corner. Back to Malone on the far left wing. Good screen set by Smith. Utilizes. Trying to drive through the right side. Shot is up. Hits the top of the backboard. Preston Smith is going for the rebound, but looks like there's going to be a foul call. That's going to be called on number 3, Carl Parham.
That's only 2 fouls on Tanner this whole half so far.
That's crazy. That's actually Lindsay Lane only has 3 as well for what seems to be a pretty foul-intensive game. But Smith now at the line for 2. First free throw is no good. Second one coming up here.
Wow, that's a big boy.
6'2", 250. Second free throw is good. 49-23 the score now. Parham bringing it up for Tanner. Now under a minute in the quarter. Gives up to Keenum on the right wing. Over to Peoples in the corner. Back to Keenum on the wing. Now to Parham at the top of the key. Now to Crutcher on the left corner. Back to Parham to Keenum for 3. Shot's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Roderick Watkins. Trying to push up the right side, but he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
They're going to get Fletcher with the push.
Yep, number 35, Fletcher. That is going to be his first foul.
And scores brought to you by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. The Lady Jets from James Clemens, 41. The Golden Eagles of Athens, 35.
Now we got Malone at the top of the key. Over to Radcliffe on the right side. Back to Malone at the top of the key. Drives in. Picks up his dribble out to Watkins in the right corner. Kind of gets trapped by people. He's trying to pass it out. Tries to give it out to Malone, but they're going to say it was off his leg. Out of bounds. Tanner ball with 21 seconds left in the third quarter. So now it's Keenum for Tanner at the top of the key. Lindsay Lane still in their 2-3 zone. Big skip pass over to Peoples in the corner. Very high pass. Recovers it and gives it out to Parham near the left wing. Now to Keenum on the right wing. 2 seconds left. Three-pointer is up. That one's not going to fall. It's rebounded by Fletcher. He doesn't get the shot off. But at the end of the third quarter, your score, Tanner 49, Lindsay Lane 23. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Limestone County High School Basketball from Play Action Sports.
This is Joanna from CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your home or for Bible class. Sometimes that process can be challenging and difficult. I'd love to help you find solutions that would fit your needs and give you more time for your studies. One of our most popular book lines is the Bible Textbook Series. These workbooks are designed to take teen and adult students book by book through the Bible. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class or family. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Join us for Applebee's Tailgate Talk every Saturday morning at 10 on WKAC. We'll talk to coaches and sports figures of local interest and get their thoughts on whatever comes down the pipe. We'll also announce our latest Athlete of the Week and give away an Applebee's gift card and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt. Applebee's Tailgate Talk, Saturday mornings at 10 on your Tailgate Talk app, on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device, online at tailgatetalk.net, and on the air at 1080 WKAC.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. Now in the fourth quarter between the varsity boys of Tanner and Lindsay Lane. Tanner leading 49-23. Lindsay Lane handling the ball now. It's Cook. Shot from the block is no good. It's contested. Rebound. So we got some scuffling going on, but the foul's going to be called on number 4, Damon Cook.
Oh. It's on Tanner. That Trevor Peoples for the hold.
Oh, it's Trevor Peoples?
His first, team's fourth.
Ooh, no, yeah, you're right. It is on Trevor Peoples.
I thought they was going to call a jump ball.
Oh, we still got some talking going on?
He wasn't shooting.
Yeah, and it's not bonus.
They wouldn't even shoot. They were faulting all over the ball.
I think they might have thought it was a 1-on-1 situation, but yeah, we're not near the bonus yet.
No, shoot, no.
Mm-mm. But Cook inbounding for Lindsay Lane. He's going to get the 5-second call, and it's going to be Tanner Ball. So now it's Crutcher inbounding for Tanner. We're going to push quick here. Townsend on the left. Big skip pass over to Presnell for 3. That one's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Cook. Big forward pass to Watkins, but it might have been a little too far. He recovers it, doesn't step out of bounds. Driving through the middle, goes all the way, layup on the right side, and he gets the and one. That was actually kind of fierce. That was a very tough finish. Very acrobatic one, too. It made it look easy. So now the and one opportunity coming in here for Watkins. 49-25 the score now. Free throw is going to fall, 49-26. Townsend bringing it up for Tanner. Pass to Presnell, almost stolen. Balls on the floor now. And what are they calling?
Jump ball.
Yep, calling jump ball. It's going to remain Tanner Ball. He's going to give it up to his teammate in the corner. Back to Townsend for 3. Shots no good. They're going to say it was off on Tanner.
They're going to get Crutcher with a foul.
Ooh.
That's his first. Team's 6th.
So quickly, they went from only having 3 fouls to 6.
Yeah, in a blink of an eye.
Hasn't even been a minute yet in this fourth quarter. But now Cook bringing it up for Lindsay Lane.
You hear Coach Dale Taylor hollering in the background.
Now to Radcliffe near the top of the key. Over to Cook on the left side. Driving through the middle, through the free throw line. Kick out to Radcliffe in the right corner. 3-pointers up, no good. They're going to say it was out on Lindsay Lane. Now Tanner bringing it up. It's going to be Thompson. Crosses half court. Lindsay Lane sticking with the zone. Over to Presnell now.
Ooh.
Over to Townsend now. Drives all the way inside. Doesn't dunk it, but the ball's rebounded by Malone. Malone driving in. Ball's knocked loose. Recovered by Peoples. Driving forward. Foul's going to be coming in from behind by Watkins. Whew. This game is getting very high-paced, very fast.
It's Rod's first, team's 4.
So now we got Townsend inbounding the ball. He's going to give it out to Thompson. To the top of the key to Presnell on the left side. Dribbling to over top, over to Townsend on the right wing. Back to Presnell, over to Thompson. Big swing pass. Tries to jump over Watkins to receive a pass, but Watkins is going to steal the pass. Just pull out. 3-pointer is up. That one's going to fall. 49-29. Now Thompson pushing the ball forward. Goes up. Shot is good. 51-29. Can't see what's going on. Looks like some words are being said.
Watkins for a technical. He was wanting to call on that charge.
Ooh.
So that's another person. That's 2 personal fouls.
That puts him at 4, right?
Right.
Yep.
I think that's right.
That counts as 2.
Yeah.
Does that put him at 4?
So that's not 3 because he only had 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
So now Thompson shooting the technical free throws. 51-29 to score. About 5:54 left in the ball game. First free throw is going to be good. Second free throw coming up here. And this free throw is going to be good as well. 53-29 to score. Now Tanner's going to get the ball back at around half court. Townsend to inbound. Thompson receives, going to bring it up. Gives it to Presnell over on the right wing. He's going to dribble it up to the top of the key himself. Townsend cutting through the middle. Over to Thompson on the left side. Back to Presnell near the top. Back to Thompson. Back to Presnell near the top. Drives inside. Back to Thompson. Dish inside to Crutcher. Kind of loses the ball. Tries to kick it back out to Thompson. Dish inside to Townsend. Shots no goods. Rebounded by Cook. He's pushing fast. Up the left side.
He's carrying the ball.
Oh, he's carrying the ball hard.
Oh.
But I kind of can't see what happened, but I think someone might have been hit by it. But it looks like the foul was called on number 5, Trey Crutcher.
We need an upper deck in here. We could sit over the door. I mean, how would we get up there?
So now shooting free throws is number 34, Preston Smith, for Lindsay Lane. First free throw is good. Second free throw coming up here for Preston Smith of Lindsay Lane. Score now 53-30. Tanner leads. Second one coming up. That one's going to roll out. That's going to be rebounded by Townsend. Townsend bringing it up. Now the top of the key. Gives it to Thompson. Over to Presnell at the top of the key. Back to Thompson on the right. Back to Presnell. Back to Thompson. Skip pass over to Peoples. Skip pass back over to Thompson. Back to Presnell. Back to Peoples. Dish inside to Townsend for the free throw shot. No good. Crutcher going to rebound and kick it back out to Townsend. He's going to give it back to Presnell. He's giving it back to Thompson. He's giving it back to Presnell. Back to Thompson. And back to Presnell. Three-pointer from the top of the key.
Oh.
Shot's no good. Rebounded by Townsend. Townsend goes back up. Foul's going to be called. He's going on the line for 2.
That's his 4th.
I hope how I called that last drive was a very accurate representation of what was going on. But first free throw by Townsend is no good. Got a sub for Lindsay Lane. We got 23 Sawyer Nidegger coming in for Preston Smith.
You did a good job with that. I don't know what I'd say.
Second free throw is going to fall 54-30. About 4:30 left in this ball game. Cook bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Takes the screen, drives through the left, kicks it out to Radcliffe. Radcliffe for 3. Shots no good. Rebounded by Townsend. Townsend splitting 2 defenders, driving all the way up himself. Shots no good, but he's going to get 2.
You got Malone on that blocking foul.
Yep.
And his 3rd.
And now Tanner will also be in the bonus. So now Townsend's going back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. First one's not going to be good. Preston Smith coming back in for Lindsay Lane. Coming in for number 1, Roderick Watkins. So second free throw coming up here for number 1, Skylar Townsend, 54-30. Tanner lead. Second free throw, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Nidegger. Outlet it out to Cook. Cook against Peoples, driving all the way in through the right side. Shot's no good. He's going to the line for two now.
That's Peoples' second. 1 and 1. They'll go to the line for 1 and 1.
Yep, so Cook's going to the line for two. So first free throw coming up for Damon Cook. That one's going to fall 54-31. So second free throw coming up here for Cook. 54-31 the score. 4:10 left in this ball game. Tanner currently leading. Second free throw falls 54-32. So now Townsend's bringing it up for Tanner. Over to Thompson. Give it top of the key over to Presnell. Now back to Thompson, driving to the right over to Peoples. Open in the corner for three. That one's going to fall 57-32 now. Cook bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Up the right side, drives to the middle, kicks out to Malone for three. Shot's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Nidegger. Trying to find some space, hands it off to Cook, driving through the right side, dish inside to Preston Smith, going up strong. Shot's no good, but he's going to the line for two. Foul looks like it's going to be on number 12. I'm sorry, number 12, Andrew Presno. First free throw for Preston Smith is not going to fall. They basically got a whole new lineup for Tanner coming in. I mean, number 10, Kason Calderon, as well as number 15, Trajan Lett are coming in. So first free throw by Preston Smith, no good. About 3:30 left in the ball game. Second free throw is up. That one's no good as well. It's going to be rebounded by Crutcher. It's going to outlet it out to Keenum. Keenum bringing the ball up top of the key over to Peoples on the right side. Back to Keenum. Over to Calderon. Back to Keenum. Back to Peoples. Back to Keenum. Back to Calderon. Dish inside to to Lett. Over to Peoples. Peoples pass stolen by Radcliffe. So now Lindsay Lane's bringing it back. About 3 minutes left. Pass from Radcliffe to Cook. Almost stolen. Cook gives it out to Malone. Over to Nidegger in the corner for three. That one's going to fall 57-35. Now under 3 minutes left in this ball game. Keenum bringing it up. Over to Calderon. Back to Keenum at the top of the key. Back to Peoples on the right wing. Over to Keenum. Dish inside to Crutcher. Through the middle. Back out to Peoples in the right corner. Over to Keenum at the top of the key. For three. Shot's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Peoples. Superman jumping out of the air. Grabbing that rebound. Giving it to Calderon for his own shot out of three. Doesn't get it, but he's going to get another chance on the drive. And he's going to get... Oh, they're actually going to call an offensive foul.
Wow.
That was actually the last thing I expected to come out of that interaction. So we got number 1, Roderick Watkins, coming back in for Lindsay Lane.
I thought it was a walk.
All right, so we got Cook. So we got Cook bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Drives through the middle, kicks out to Malone. Off his feet, recovered by Crutcher of Tanner. Crutcher going all the way in. That was a carry. Yeah. But they're going to give him the layup anyway, 59-35.
There's a lot of carrying tonight, walking as well.
So you got number 4, Damon Cook, bringing it back up for Lindsay Lane. Now under 2 minutes. Giving the Watkins over top of the key. Ball is poked loose from behind. Recovered by Keenum. Forward pass to Calderon. Layup is good. 61-35. Damon Cook bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Guarded by Keenum. Over to Nidegger at the top of the corner. And at the top of the key. Picked up close by Calderon. Ball is knocked loose and recovered by Calderon. And if I didn't say his name enough, Calderon's also going to score and get an and-one opportunity. So the foul is called on number 23, Sawyer Nidegger.
Yeah.
So subbing in for Tanner is number 30. We don't have a full first name, but it is D. Howard. I would like to think his first name is Dwight. But Calderon's and one opportunity is going to go in. 64-35, a minute and a half left in this ball game. Malone bringing it up for Lindsay Lane. Not going to get picked up. Screen set by Preston Smith. Malone going to take it. Gives it to Smith near the free throw line. Back to Malone. Over to Radcliffe on the left wing. Back to Malone near the top of the key. Over to Nidegger in the right corner for three.
Oh,
Shots
baked it in.
Shot's not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Smith. Putback's not going to go in, but he's going to be fouled.
The People's third there. That's the bonus.
Yep. Looks like it was called on number 4. Trevor Peoples. It's going to be his third foul. First free throw coming up here for Smith. That one's not going to fall. 64-35 the score. A minute and 2 seconds left in this ball game. We got a quick sub in here for Tanner. Number 3, Carl Parham coming in for number 11, Trevor Keenum. Second free throw coming up here for Preston Smith. And this one is up, not going to fall. It's going to be rebounded, though, by Watkins. He's going to kick it out to Malone. Malone's shot is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Trajan Lett. Outlet it out to Peoples. Over to Calderon on the left side. Over to Parham for the mid-range. Shot's no good. Recovered by Parham. He goes back up. Oh. Shot's no good. Off the back iron. Peoples tries to throw it up. No foul called. It's rebounded by Malone. Deep forward pass to Nidegger. Tries to recover it into the hands of Calderon, who's there. Now only 30 seconds left on the clock. Ooh, out to Parham. Now I can finally take a breath. Over to Calderon in the left corner. That three's going to fall. 67-35. They now officially take a 30-point lead. Well, 32-point lead.
After all that.
15 seconds left on the clock. Preston Smith just going to hold the ball at the top of the key. He's going to bring it up himself. Preston Smith for 3. Not quite. Rebounded by Peoples. Giving it to Calderon. Over to Let go. Oh, that is just kind of like that is just a kind of an unnecessary attempt late in the game. That's just a good thing. That's just a good way to get injured right there.
Oh,
that's a good way to get somebody hurt. But number 15, Trajuan Lett, went for, I believe it looked like a dunk attempt on the last name, but was called for an intentional foul and kind of landed hard on his back. He's back up and moving fine and shooting his free throws. He missed the first one, but just seeing with literally only 0.1 seconds left in the game is just kind of unnecessary, just an injury risk. But both free throws are no good, so looks like Tanner's just going to inbound it. Just throw it up. Game's going to end, and we're going to go to the post-game show here pretty soon. Still trying to get a shot off, but that's going to be the game. Your final score, Tanner 67, Lindsay Lane 35. We'll be right back with a quick post-game show as well as the announcement of the Limestone County Player of the Night. You're listening to Limestone County High School Basketball from Play Action Sports.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special, and that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, go by their office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. Come on out to Village Pizza on the Athens Square for the best freshly made pizza, wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and more. Folks from all over the Southeast rave about their food, service, and great atmosphere. See for yourself. Village Pizza, 222 West Market Street in Athens. Since 1951, Cream Delight in Athens has been a Valley tradition. From their upside-down banana split and milkshakes to chili dogs and pretzels, Cream Delight has served generations from the same walk-up location. Cream Delight, 401 West Washington Street in Athens. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
And welcome back to Limestone County High School basketball here, brought to you by Play Action Sports. Currently, the varsity boys contest between the Tanner Rattlers and the Lindsay Lane Lions has come to a close. Tanner with a decisive victory, 67-35 over the Lions.
And earlier in the girls' game, it was the Lady Rattlers defeating the Lady Lions 69-31.
Just pretty much a dominating day here for Tanner. Yeah. Just kind of textbook get in, get out.
And like I said, Lindsay Lane, the ladies, was missing one of their key scorers, and Lindsay Murray, who's been out sick, so maybe they can get her back by Monday night and as they go to Decatur Heritage to play ABS. So should be a good area tournament time coming up. Any more scores, Tim, before we get up out of here? All righty. Bailey, I think we've settled on a player of the night. He had 15 points, played great for the Rattlers tonight, and congratulations goes out to Skylar Townsend of the Tanner Rattlers.
Congratulations! Yep, you get a gift certificate good at either Village Pizza or Cream Delight. So one of your choosing, whichever one you prefer, and you have 2 weeks to come by WKAC Radio and claim your certificate. So with that, I think we're about ready to wrap up. You got any final words?
Hey, Bailey, appreciate it. I've had fun doing this with you again. Thanks to our producer extraordinary for keeping us on the air and keeping us funded with scores and getting us guests to talk to on the halftime. And I guess we'll talk to everybody Saturday morning, bright and early, 10 o'clock at Applebee's Tailgate Talk on the Big 1080 WKAC. You'll find us there Saturday mornings from 10 to 12.
With that, from Lindsay Lane Christian Academy, this has been Bailey Lowry, Mr. Vassar, and Mr. Producer, Mr. Tim Lambert. Signing off, we'd like to thank you for listening, and you've been listening to Limestone County High School Basketball from Play Action Sports.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on the Play Action Sports Network. If you'd like to download a copy of tonight's game, log on to pasnetwork.net. Limestone County Basketball is a production of Play Action Sports.